All right, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? As everybody can hear me, we good, we good, we good, we good. So, of course, y'all know it's always technical difficulties when we about to bring the heat. All right, so I see all of y'all in here. It is good to see y'all. I see a lot of y'all are in here from all over. Go ahead and drop. If you just coming in, go ahead and drop where you're tuning in from. Go ahead and drop in the chat where you're tuning in from. I want to see if you could turn your cameras on. Let me see you turn your cameras on because we have a lot of information to transfer today. We have a lot of information to transfer today. Go ahead and turn your cameras on if you can, because I want to see who I'm talking to. Okay, I see D Black. I see Takia. I see
Hold up,
Candy.
Q. Hold up, Q. Can y'all
I
hear me?
see
My bad. My
Sean.
my phone
You
just went out
back?
on me.
You
Crazy.
back?
Yo, the devil busy today. You know what I'm saying? But look, God is busy,
Always,
yo.
always.
God is busy, yo. God is. I gotta do this the right way, Q. My bad. I gotta do this the right way. I got to do it the right way. I gotta make sure I introduce you the right way. It's only right that I do this, y'all. So we gonna show up no matter what happens. I don't know what happened. My phone just literally just cut out on me. And I had to reboot. But look, Kiana is already up here, right? So what I want to just do really quick, I'm gonna unmute everybody, and I want y'all to make some noise for Kiana. But before I do that, I want to set some expectations really, really quick. All right. First expectation is this will be a 3 hour long summit. Somebody type 3 hours in the chat, real quick. Somebody type 3 hours in the chat. So if you got to go to the bathroom real quick, take the phone with you. Take the laptop with you, just turn the camera on. We don't want to see what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to lock in because we know how to binge watch our favorite shows. We know how to go to the movies and watch our favorite movies. We know how to gossip and talk about things that don't serve us for hours. Can we commit to the next 3 hours to learn AI? If we can do that, type commit in the chat. If we can do that, type commit in the chat. I just want to make sure I got the commitment. Miss Cherry, I see you. Latasha, I see you. What's up, Shanice? How you doing? Good to see you. Let's get it. Shonda, what up? There we go. So that's the first thing, Kiana. We got the commitment. The second thing, I need everybody to play all out for the next 3 hours, which means I need you to have your cameras on. We're going to be checking up on y'all. We're going to have some bonuses, and we're going to be doing some cool things throughout the summit, but it's going to be for the people that's fully engaged. It's going to be for the people that's fully locked in. All right. And then the third thing is I have a special gift. Myself and Kiana, we have a special gift for everybody that stays to the very end that locks in. And like this gift will only be on this call, and you don't want to miss it. Because I don't want to hear nobody say, Mo, go up with a replay. Is no replays. Somebody type no replays in the chat. Don't ask Kiana. It's no replay. Stay locked in. And we got a special gift, special bonus for everybody that stays to the very end. So I'm about to mute y'all. I'm super excited for this because you're going to learn how to leverage AI to be actually go out there and buy businesses, right? To do it faster. How many of us been struggling on evaluating deals? Imagine if you could leverage AI to go and evaluate the deal for you in a couple of minutes. Right? How many of us been struggling how to pull lists and make offers? Imagine if you could leverage AI to get to your leads faster, pull your list faster. So the entire purpose of this summit is to learn how to master AI so you can implement it into your business buying journey, your entrepreneurship journey. If y'all got that, put got it in the chat. If y'all got that, put got it in the chat. So I'm about to bring up Kiana. Like I said, she's an expert. She's a master. She studied this. She put hours on hours. She's consulting other corporations, a lot of other business owners, and she's here for free. And we gotta show her love. And if the energy's not right, I'm gonna just tell Q we're gonna do this. Maybe do it next year. I don't think y'all ready. If the energy not right, I'm gonna say Q we're gonna do it next year. All right? They ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? So are y'all ready for me to unmute y'all? Y'all ready to like shake the Zoom? Are y'all ready to shake the Zoom? Y'all ready? Yeah, they ready to shake the Zoom. All right, Q. So with that being said, I'm gonna pass to you and shut it down. I need everybody to unmute and make some noise. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go,
go,
Let's
All right,
Kiana.
go,
Queen
let's
Kiana.
go,
Let's
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 go.
go.
Let's
Let's
go.
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 Come on,
Get
Kiana.
it, what we
Queen
doing?
Let's
Oh,
go.
Kelly.
talking
Let's
about,
go.
yeah.
Let's
Kiana,
get
what
it.
you
We
got
got
for
this.
us?
Let's
In
pop
my
it on. Let's
city.
pop it.
Hey,
Let's go, girl.
Let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
what's up, what's
I won't get the
name?
let's go. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna get my opinion.
Y'all lucky not
Cash.
in it.
Cash.
Thank you.
Let me go on, yeah.
Let's
Hey,
to the
there.
back. Let's
All
go.
right, so
Hold on, I got muted. Okay, here we go. I really want to lock in with y'all tonight. So let's make sure we got our cameras on. I appreciate each and every one of y'all tonight. Y'all want to know why? Because y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all are here, right? I saw so many comments about 3 hours. Like, we're going to lock in because I'm going to be showing y'all things that we did not learn. Like, we didn't learn these different things. So if y'all are locked in, go ahead and type locked in. Type locked in the chat because I really need y'all to pay attention to what I'm about to share with y'all today. Go ahead and type locked in. Go ahead and type locked in the chat. All right, perfect, perfect. All right, so I'm about to share my screen and we're going to get right into this because we have so much information to cover. All right. So the reason why a lot of you are here tonight, go ahead and type in the chat. Like, what made you come here tonight? I want to get to know you all on the call. What made you come here tonight? Because tonight we're going to be learning about AI and we're also going to be learning how to utilize AI to buy businesses. So let me know, why did you show up today? Go ahead and let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. All right, looking for help to grow my business. All right, looking to create a buy, growth, level up, knowledge, information, more tools, growth in my business. Okay, all perfect, perfect. I just got to make sure I'm talking to the right people. I have to make sure I'm talking to the right people because all those things you said, I'm going to show you how to do all of those different things. But first, before we get in, can I give y'all just a little bit of background about who I am? Just go ahead and type yes in the chat. If I could just give y'all a little bit of background about who I am, because I want to get permission from y'all first. So go ahead and type yes in the chat. So like Ramel said, right, my name is Kiana. I'm an AI consultant. I locked in on AI when I realized that I needed this for myself. But I'm a digital product specialist as well. And that's where I started in this journey. And that's how I ended up to become an AI consultant. And the great thing is that I help entrepreneurs, business professionals, whether you work a 9 to 5, whether you're a full-time entrepreneur, part-time entrepreneur, leverage AI to go ahead and save time and money in your business. That is what I'm here to help you with. But I just want to give you a little bit of background about how I got through this journey. So if you could see here, I went through different phases as it pertains to my life, right? Anybody here work hard? Go ahead and type hard work in the chat if you work hard. Type hard work in the chat if you work hard, because that's exactly what I was doing. I worked hard most of my life because I didn't have the proper strategies to really understand that I needed to know what investing was like. I needed to understand how can I create legacy for my family. Anybody here today? Let me just see, like, you can raise your hand, wave your hand, go ahead and type in the chat. Are y'all here to build legacy for y'all family? Are y'all here to build legacy for your family? Do y'all want to leave something for your children? Go ahead and type yes. And this is the reason why I knew that I had to understand this information, because you see, I was working so many jobs when I was in college because I had to make it through college. I knew that I wanted to be successful and I knew that I had to get somewhere. So I knew that there were certain things that I just had to do. But guess what? When I was in college, they didn't teach me how to invest. They didn't teach me the strategies that I learned today that I'm going to be sharing with y'all. Right? I graduated at the top of my class. I had $70,000 in student loan debt. Who here got student loan debt? Anybody else got student loan debt? I have so much debt from being in school, and all the things that I'm about to show you today that it took me to build my wealth. I did not learn that in school. And then I finally got to the job, right? I finally got to the job, to the career that everybody was talking about. And I really thought I made it. But then I realized that I had a bigger purpose in life. Anybody else feel like they got a bigger purpose in life and they just know that they're supposed to be doing something else with their life? Go ahead and type purpose in the chat, because this is what drove me to really lock in and understand what it takes to actually build wealth for my family. And I locked in with this community that you can see here. Shout out to my mentor, Ramel, because if it wasn't for him and the MMA family, I would not be where I am today. And as I was going through this journey, I came across this quote here. Anybody know this man right here? Anybody know this man right here? Right? So this man is Jim Rohn. I started locking in on all his talks, like way back in the day, on what he was saying. And this stuck with me the most. He said, if you work harder on yourself than you're doing your job, if you work hard on your job, you could make a living. But if you work hard on yourself, you could make a fortune. Anybody in here want to make a fortune? You got to believe that you can make a fortune first, though. So I'm here to shift your mindset. I'm here to help you understand that you are powerful. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it as long as you're willing to work hard on yourself. Because if you continue to work hard for other people, you're only going to make a living. Anybody feel like that they're just making a living or barely making a living? Because we have to work hard on ourselves. So when I stopped playing small, y'all, this is what I've been able to do. Ever since I locked in and I stopped playing small 5 years ago, I've been able to build multiple businesses online, multiple passive businesses. And you can see, like, I have so many pictures of my journey because I believe in documenting everything, right? In 5+ years, I've been able to buy my own multifamily property. I've been able to grow a YouTube channel brand of 7,500 subscribers. I have multiple brand deal opportunities. I'm a self-storage owner partnership. I've created over 4,000 digital products. I've served over hundreds of people to help them bring their skill sets to life. So I do all of this for each and every one of y'all that's on this call today. And I did all of this, y'all, because y'all believe it, while still working 50+ hours a week on a 9 to 5. So I want y'all to type no excuses in the chat. Go ahead and type no excuses in the chat, because there's no excuses. When you're ready to build a legacy for yourself and for your life and for your family, you have to cut all the excuses out and you have to block the noise out. So look to the right and look to the left, because I want y'all to understand the people that's here in this room, you are the people that's going to grow and elevate, and all those things that you said, that you want to build a legacy, you want to do all these things. These are the people that's going to become your partners in business, because they want the same things as you. And it's going to be tough, right? Your family may not understand. Some of your friends are not going to understand. You're going to be so focused and you're going to outgrow so many people. But I want y'all to type in the chat, it's okay. Type it's okay, because it's going to be okay, because when they see what you're able to accomplish, you're going to be able to bring them with you. Sometimes people don't understand what your vision is because God didn't give them the vision, he gave you it. Right? God didn't give them the vision, he gave you it. So when I stopped playing small, these are the things that I was able to accomplish. And I've been able to help so many different people in my family as well. I see a lot of my family on the call today. So shout out to y'all for being in the room, because I made this super, super important. And I invited everybody to come here in my family because I want them to learn exactly what I've been able to learn as well. So make sure y'all share this out. Bring y'all family on, because this is going to be important. And just so y'all know, like Canva, like what Ramel talked about, Canva, if you could see, like this was in 2023. If you see 4,500 designs that I've created. When I locked it on a skill, go ahead and type skill in the chat, because that's all you need is a skill to be able to get the actual income that you want. And what I want y'all to do, so y'all can see and make it real for everybody, I want y'all to go ahead and drop a number in the chat. Drop a number in the chat. Like, what is it that you want to make in life? Like, how much money is it that you really want to attain in life? Go ahead and drop a number in chat. Drop a number in the chat. 25 million. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the next thing I'm going to ask is, do you believe that you can actually create that type of wealth? Because when you type those numbers in, you have to believe it in order to get to that level. You have to believe that you are able to get 25 million, 1 billion. And with the tools that we have today that I'm about to show y'all in AI, you're going to get there 10 times faster. So as we are about to get into this, I want y'all to do me a favor and I want y'all to drop the cash flow emoji. Whenever you hear something new or it's just something that you are gaining and you learning something, I need you to drop the cash flow emoji in the chat. I see them coming in. So let me explain the benefits of using AI. So a lot of people are nervous when it comes to AI. They don't really understand what it is. They don't understand why people are using that. If that's you, if you are a little uncomfortable, a little skeptical, go ahead and type me in the chat when it comes to AI. Go ahead and type me. Because I want to break this down for you and I want to show you how you can leverage it for the right things. So just this is the definition of what AI is. It's just human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and learn like humans. Because a lot of people, they get confused about what AI is, but this is just the definition of what it is. So AI is just simply a bunch of information that's being pulled from human intelligence, data online, and people are creating large language models such as ChatGPT, which we're about to get into now. And the great thing I love about this is that anybody can use AI tools. It's so accessible that anybody can use them because some of the tools are free. It's high retention. It works for you 24/7 of the day. You don't have to have any call outs, any sick days, high profit margin, 24/7 accessibility. And the great thing I love about it is it's no age limit. You don't need a degree and there's no waiting period. So everybody type anybody in the chat because anybody could utilize these tools that I'm about to show you today. Anybody. Go ahead and type anybody in the chat. All right. So y'all said that y'all came here to build legacy. Y'all came here to learn AI. Y'all came here to do all of these wonderful things. How many people here want to buy a business? How many people here want to buy a business? Go ahead and type me. All right, I see it coming in. What type of businesses do you want to own? Go ahead and drop them in the chat. What type of businesses do you want to own? Laundromat, storage, cleaning, trucking, cash flowing, parking lots. I see them. Commercial, storage unit. All right, so we gonna get into all of that today. But first, I gotta put a warning out here because I want y'all to know that buying businesses now is at an all-time high. Why? Because baby boomers are selling. And if you don't know, most of the kids of baby boomers, they do not want to buy their businesses. They don't want to buy their businesses. So that means that we have all the opportunity in the world now. Go ahead and type opportunity because there's a $10 trillion transfer that's happening right now. Right now, a $10 trillion transfer that's happening right now because of all the baby boomer businesses that are out here. And I'm going to show you how to access those. But first, I want you to understand you have to learn how to utilize the actual tools, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. So the first thing I want y'all to do is I'm going to be talking to y'all about ChatGPT because it's the easiest tool, it's free, and they also have a small price point, $20 a month, and you could do almost anything inside of that LLM. That ChatGPT is so powerful. But the first thing you want to do is when you get inside of your ChatGPT, you want to train your AI on your voice. How many people here have seen things online and you like, oh, I know that was written by AI? Type me in the chat. It's because a lot of people don't know how to use it, but I'm gonna show y'all how to use it the right way. And when you're on ChatGPT, you want to give it instructions. You want to make sure you're including the target audience. You want to be specific on who you're talking to. And there's a lot of do's and don'ts and different things you want to do. And I'm going to go into a live demonstration to show you how to do that. But first, I want you to understand how you actually prompt inside of the AI. So when you're inside of ChatGPT, a prompt is just simply these words that you see here. It's simply text inside of a chat box, and this is where you write your input. It's just simple. You write your input in here and you assign it a role. Remember, we talked about that. So in this case, if I'm a digital product specialist with 20 years of experience, I'm assigning that role to the AI because I want it to be in the role of a digital product specialist. Okay. And then it's going to give me an output. It's going to give me a response. And your response is going to look something like this. And then here is where you continue your conversation. So we're going to go ahead and go inside of the ChatGPT right now so I can show you that in real time. So if you want to follow along, feel free to do so. So when you get inside of ChatGPT, the first thing you're going to see is you're going to see a chat like this. First thing I want y'all to do is go into your settings right here. And when you go into your settings, you're going to realize that you have a personalization part. Inside of your personalization, you have custom instructions and it's on. But most of the time, this is blank, right? So I have it blinked here, right? Because this is a demo account that I'm using. So you want to go ahead and fill this information out inside of here. You want to put the information in so it knows what you do. It has your traits and all those different things. So once you personalize this, it's now going to give you better responses. Everybody type better in the chat. It's going to give you better responses. I'm teaching y'all how to utilize these tools the right way. So, and then you also have your data controls, you have your security. A lot of people talk about that. So make sure you have your multi-factor authentication on. Okay, you have your connectors. So you could connect with a lot of different things. And we're going to be breaking that out inside of here. You could connect your Gmail, all of those different things we talked about, bots and all of those things we're going to be breaking out today. You have your notifications. You could actually turn on responses and tasks to where if you want, let's just say daily news to be sent to you every day, guess what? You could just turn this on and it's going to send to you automatically every single day. And then you have your general tasks. So you could just change the color, the theme. So first thing I want you to do is I want you to set up your account for success. So set up your account for success. And then when you go inside in order to train it, the best thing that you're going to do is you're going to put in a transcript. You're going to put in some type of audio. And the cool thing about it is that ChatGPT has a dictate button. You could press this button here and you could speak to it. And that's what I like to do because some of these things are going to require a lot of information and you don't want to type it all out. So I'm going to go ahead and actually just show you an example. So I added this transcript in here and I'm going to go ahead and talk into the ChatGPT now. And I'm going to tell it to analyze my transcript and give you my tone. Is it okay if I do that? Y'all want to see how that works? Y'all want to see how that works in real time? All right, perfect. Please analyze this document for me and tell me what my tone and personality is based on this document. All right, so now it's going to analyze it for me. All right, so it's working. It's working, you see? So here. All right, so here we go. So now it's inside of here. Everything is analyzing the document for me. It has the tone, it has the personality, it has the overall impression. So I uploaded a transcript. I'm training the ChatGPT to actually understand who I am because we don't want it to sound like robotic. We want it to sound like who we are. So it's telling me conversational and friendly. You speak to your audience as if they're sitting beside them. Encouraging and supportive. You frequently reassure. Don't worry about that. AI is not perfect, which keeps them motivated. Educational. I'm a very step-by-step person. If you know me, if you watched any of my trainings, if you've been locked in with me, you know that I teach by instruction and demonstration, which is what I'm doing now. Your tone is structured around teaching. You explain not only what to do, but also why. Promotional but genuine. Do y'all understand what the AI is actually doing? It's actually analyzing. So type got it in the chat if you got it, because this is important. This is going to be important for y'all to understand that you have to train any model that you're in to speak like you. Otherwise, it's not going to sound like you. It does not have your knowledge base. I want y'all to understand that. It's very smart, but you have to train it on your voice first. All right, so now let's get back to it. So now once you have your ChatGPT trained, it's good to go. And now we're going to get into the business buying framework. So everybody take a snapshot of this, because this is going to be important. When you're in the business buying framework, you want to determine your why in the industry. So a lot of you already dropped your why, and a lot of you already dropped the industry that you're interested in. We're going to go into deal sourcing and how you can use AI to find businesses for sale online using AI tools. And then you want to go into your due diligence. I'm going to show you how AI can actually analyze deals for you through different formulas that I've been able to create inside of AI and ChatGPT. And then you're going to talk about the deal structuring and the financing. And then we're going to talk about building a team. Okay. So first things first, what industry should you look in? Boring businesses. Everybody type boring businesses in the chat. Everybody type boring businesses in the chat, because there's been a rise on boring businesses. But guess what, y'all? This is not new. People have been buying these boring businesses for years, but they make a whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. And you can see the first two I highlighted up here, laundromats and self-storage, which we're going to be talking a lot, an example about self-storages today, and how you can earn and walk away with understanding how to actually buy self-storages and where to look for them at. Laundromats. And here are some other ones. Commercial cleaning. I saw some people in here. Car washes, HVAC, pet boarding, vending machines, towing companies, lawn care. It just, the list goes on. But these are some top businesses that you really should be looking into. And the ROI is really, really good, as you can see. And here's some of the typical startup costs, but don't even worry about the numbers, because it's so many ways that we show you how to get funding and access to be able to do that partnerships. But here's why I love self-storage. Self-storage is one of the best businesses to buy. Why? Because it's high demand. How many people have something here in storage right now? Type me in the chat. If you've ever used the storage in your life, type me in the chat. How many months was your stuff in there for? I'm pretty sure y'all probably kept it in there for years. 24 years, right? I see years, right? So this is why self-storage, reoccurring revenue, low overhead, and it's scalable, meaning you can have multiple streams of income. So that's why we love self-storage, and that's why we talk about this business to buy all the time. And what I want to explain to you guys is that it doesn't matter if you're just getting started. A lot of people think that you have to, who here believes that you have to have a whole lot of money to get started? Who in here believes that? Who in here believes that you have to have a whole lot of money to get started? Me, 50-50. A lot of people, I thought that. I thought that too, y'all. Me, until I got into the right rooms, until I got into the right communities, I realized that that's not even the biggest thing. Exactly. So here's what I want y'all to do. I'm gonna help y'all stand out today. I'm gonna help y'all stand out in y'all business, because a lot of y'all showed up today. So I got a lot of things that I'm gonna give to y'all. So when you are talking about buying businesses, there's a few things that you need to have in place if you really want to stand out. And when you start talking to sellers and when you start talking to brokers, there's a few things we're going to talk about: building out a pitch deck. We're going to talk about having a buyer profile, creating a business plan, and having email scripts ready. But the cool thing about this is that we're going to build all of this utilizing ChatGPT and some other AI tools. We're going to build these things by doing that. And here are some tools that you could use for market research, and we're going to go into these tools here. So we're going to go into the tools. We're going to talk about ChatGPT. We're going to talk about Perplexity. We're going to talk about all of these different tools. So just take a screenshot of this, because we're going to come back to this. So I'm going to show y'all this pitch deck here in a second. But this pitch deck that I built for buying businesses, it took probably less than a minute to build. And I'm going to show y'all how it came out. And then we're going to talk about a business plan. Again, this took probably less than a couple minutes to build. a lean business plan on acquiring an existing 100-unit storage. And then I'm going to show y'all how you could build a buyer profile in minutes just simply using ChatGPT and Canva. I'm going to show y'all that today. Type ready in the chat if y'all ready to see this, because I got to make sure y'all still locked in. Are y'all ready to see how we could get these things done faster? All right, cool. So we're going to build this out. So the first thing we're going to do is, again, we're going to go inside. So I'm going to start a new chat. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build out a pitch deck. Now, I already have a pitch deck available, so we're going to use that as a sample. I'm going to show y'all why it's easier to do it that way. So I'm going to copy this here because this is one of the prompts that we're going to use. And I'm going to paste this inside of here. Now, I'm going to use a pitch deck that was already created, and I'm going to have the AI give me, the ChatGPT in particular, give me the outline based off of this pitch deck. So I'm going to go ahead and go inside, and I'm going to download the pitch deck that we have. Shout out to Ramel for allowing us to showcase his pitch deck. So everybody type thank you in the chat, because this is how you get things done faster. So we're going to go ahead and download that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to attach that here. Now, when we attach this pitch deck here, what it's going to allow us to do, hold on, we got to wait till it loads. It's still loading. It's going to allow us to have a reference. So now we're going to have a reference inside of here. We're going to have a reference pitch deck, and it's going to pull all the information from inside of this pitch deck, but we're going to create our own version of it. Okay. So I'm asking the ChatGPT, I'm telling it to create a pitch deck based off the attachment. Now, I already have the pitch deck attached inside of here. So it's going to be able to extract the information. But this is for beginners. So I want y'all to understand, I'm gonna tell it to make it for a beginner investor with no experience. And then I'm going to add in my information, and I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to say my business name is Key LLC. We have 3 employees, and you could just make up the name. If you have employees, you'll make them up, but we could just say Kiana, Jasmine, and we'll put Amy in. Okay. And then we'll put that in here, and I'm gonna just let it go, because it's gonna create all the other information that is gonna pick up from that pitch deck. It's gonna pull all of that information, but it's gonna make it for a beginners only. And don't worry about the spelling, because sometimes it doesn't spell, like it doesn't recognize different types of names. But here we go. Y'all see it working? It's working. It's working. So remember, I took the name out and I put my own name. So it's giving me the slides. Y'all see the slides? Slide 2, who we are. Slide 3. It just took that. Y'all see this little tiny prompt right here. And this attachment here gave me this entire presentation. And now what I want to do is I'm going to say, make this ready. PDF for Gamma. And we're going to talk about what Gamma is in a second. So if you didn't know, ChatGPT allows you to be able to make PDFs inside of here. So it's going to analyze it, and it's going to give me a PDF, and I'm going to bring that PDF, and I'm going to show you how fast you're able to make the slides. Okay. So here it is. I'm downloading it now. It's going to download right here, and this is what it's going to look like. So y'all see, it gave me the PDF file of all of these different things. And now I'm going to bring it to this app called Gamma. So somebody type gamma.app in the chat. This is another tool that I want y'all to get real familiar with, because it's going to allow you to build out any type of slideshow or presentation. So I'm importing this into here, and I wanted to do a presentation because, we want to have a presentation for whoever we're going to be talking to about business. Now, when you're inside of Gamma, it's going to ask you for the different types of slides that you want, and you can make changes real easy to use. So we're just going to go with the one here, and we're going to click generate. Now it's going to go so fast. It's going to create this literally in a few seconds. Y'all see it working? Here we go. Here we go. It's going. It's going. It is free. It's a free tool. I'm on the free version right now. Everything that I'm pretty much showing y'all today is all free. If you want to pay for it, you can. I always suggest start with the free, move into the paid as you feel like it's valuable. My ChatGPT account is a paid account, but this is free. So it built me an entire pitch deck. And the great thing is you could go in and change out all of these photos inside of here. So easy to change. But it built me out this entire pitch deck, and I could rechange all the photos in here just with one click. All I have to do is change it. But I want to show y'all what I was able to build out as it pertains to the storage. So this is one that I had built out, the one we was just talking about. This was built in a couple minutes. Like this is really good, right? This is all AI. Like ChatGPT gave me all this information. I didn't come up with any of this. Right? I took the information, a template, and you could also just ask it to give you what it is, and here are all the things, right? You could put your pictures in here, you could edit it, change it, your contact information, but all of that is done in seconds, right? Not minutes, but seconds. All right, so that's how you build a pitch deck, because that's what you're gonna need when we're talking about buying businesses. You're gonna, a lot of these things people always ask me about, they get stuck on a design, they, all of these different things. But guess what? Gamma is gonna do it for you. All right, the next thing that we could do is we could build a business plan based off of the same exact thing. And I'm gonna just show you. I'm gonna say create a lean business plan for 100-unit self-storage acquisition, right? Because we are buying businesses. So that means these businesses are already up and operating and running. So all I'm asking it to do is create me a business plan. It's going to give me the business plan of everything in it. And see, it already has my information in it. It has the team members in it, because we're keeping it in the same chat. Right? It knows the market opportunity, Pennsylvania, growing populations in all of those different areas. So it picks up all of this. And the great thing is that I could ask it to give me an infographic. So now it's going to put this into an infographic for me. And this is going to take a while because this is a picture, but it's also going to give me a picture presentation for that. So while that is working, I want to go back and I want to talk about this building a business buyer profile in minutes. So I know we're going to move fast, right? We're going to move fast in here, but I just wanted to show y'all. Now, it might have some spelling errors, but I'm going to show y'all the infographic that was done just based on that. So now I have an infographic. It's going to pick up my colors because it already knows that. But look at this. This is a business plan already created. Now, when you have the numbers and you know all the information, this is going to be done, right? This is done for you. It has all my information and already put it in a PDF for me. I didn't have to go and save it as a PDF. You see it right here. All you have to do is download it as a PDF. That's it. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to show y'all about this business buyer profile. A lot of people have trouble with utilizing Canva. So here's an easy way to do this. So we're going to create a buyer profile. Now, I already gave him my information because of time, but I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to go ahead and type this prompt in, as you can see here. And I'm going to give it an example of that buyer profile that you see, because again, we like to use templates. So I'm uploading this and I'm telling it to use this buyer profile, keep the same format, and then I'm going to give it the information, right? I'm going to give it the different information. So it's just going to tell you, you're just going to tell it about who you are. And I'm going to go ahead and copy this here. And now I just gave it all my information. So inside of this buyer profile, you want to have this created for when you're going to buy businesses. And I just gave it just simple information. It's going to come up with the rest of whatever it needs for it to make sense, because I always ask it to make it better. So this is what it's going to do. It's going to analyze what I've given it already. It's going to keep this format for me, and it's going to put all my information inside of here. So it's analyzing the document. It's going to take a few seconds to analyze it. And it's going to give me those sections. So now I could download this buyer profile and look at this here. Now, it gave me a template. That's all I needed with my information. Because now, what I could do with this, and I could change this in 1 second as well. Hold on. Matter of fact, we're going to leave it like this. We're gonna leave it like this. This is what I want to show y'all. Now, when you go inside of Canva, all you have to do is go to the upload. And when you upload this here, it's already going to be formatted. It's already going to be formatted for you. So you don't need to know how to design anything. And then you could just change your name, but everything in here is already done. And now all I have to do is, if I want to change the background color to your own branding colors, I can. But all of this is already formatted. If I want to change this black formatting right here, inside of here, I could change this too. So I'm going to take this black, I'm going to change it to green. It's going to change all of it. Now everything is in green. It's already done. All I have to do is add my picture at the top. I could change it, and now it's done. Now it's done. Everybody saw that? So no design skills needed with AI. We're only in ChatGPT right now. That's it. We're only in one tool right now. We've used Gamma and ChatGPT, and I've already completed a buyer's profile, a pitch deck, as well as a business plan. Let me know if y'all getting value from that. Let me know if this just saved y'all a whole lot of time. Yes, I see. So that's exactly how you create a buyer profile in just a few minutes. So we did a business plan, we did a pitch deck, all of that, because you're going to need these things. And some of these things hold us up. Let me know if some of these things, because some of y'all said y'all already was in business. Was some of these things holding y'all up, like design, being able to create different things? Well, we did that just in a few seconds. And this is why it's so important to learn a skill. This is why it's important to learn the skill, because we already said that we're not going to make no more excuses. Y'all ready for a break? Nah. They said nah. Yeah, a what? Oh, I thought I saw somebody that said they ready for a break. I thought I saw somebody that said that if you need to. I thought I saw somebody that said they ready for a break. All right. So we're going to keep going, y'all. We're going to keep going. All right. So now we're going to learn how to find deals. Somebody type deals in the chat. Somebody type deals in the chat. We're going to learn how to find deals. Deals using AI, because this is important. And I love it because ChatGPT never sleeps. So when I get on here, I can find deals 24/7. 24/7. All right, so here's why you need to be utilizing these tools, because the old way, it just requires too much manual work. All right, we gotta move, we gotta work smarter, not harder. So here's the new way. I'm going to show you how you can utilize ChatGPT to actually pull different listings. It's going to pull from different databases. It's going to be able to give you direct links to these databases. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. And yes, it can find listings faster than you, believe it or not. ChatGPT will find listings faster than you. And this is just showing you just an example of how fast and just a few prompts of how fast you can find them. So you want to input, that's what we're going to do. Input what we're looking for, and then we're going to get the listing, and then we're going to specify the location of what we want. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. We about to go in. We about to find some deals. We about to find some deals. So the first thing I want to do is this. First thing is I'm going to go back in. I'm going to open up a new chat. This is the first thing I'm going to enter in. I'm going to ask it to give me a list of all the top websites that have self-storages on them, because that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about self-storages. I'm going to show you. But you could do this with any business. If it's a storage, if it's a laundromat, and voila, it's going to give me all the top websites, because you need to know where you need to search for it to understand where you need to go get the businesses from. Okay, so it's going to give me all the major websites online that have self-storages listed on them. Okay, y'all see that, right? Just in a few seconds, it was able to give me that. And now I'm going to ask it to give me direct links to these listings. And then you're going to see the flow of conversation of what's going to happen here. So it's going to give me all the direct links to all of these listings here on here of the websites directly. So you can see selfstorage.com, you have neighborhood storage. It's going to be websites on here that you probably haven't even heard of before. But it's going to give me all of this information here. And it's also going to give me the links. And these are just the main links. But this is what you want to do. You want to tell it that find all the storages in, let's just say, Pennsylvania. Let's just keep with the same online. And then I'm going to ask it to give me the links. All right. So here it is right here. It's pulling up all the different information here. Rent cafe. We have extra space storage, a bunch of different ones, self-storage station. And it's giving me all the links on the website. So now all I have to do is click on these links. And I'm going to even go a step further because I wanted to actually scrape a website. So one of the websites that we talk about is Biz by Sell. So I'm going to say pull all storages of Biz by Sell with direct URL. All right. And this is just simple. I'm just talking to the ChatGPT. We're just having a conversation, y'all. That's all it is. It's just a conversation. So it's going to pull me all the self-storages off of Biz by Sell, and it's going to give me the direct links from it. And then when I click on these, I'm going to be able to open it. Well, some of the links are going to be broken, just to let y'all know sometimes, because remember, it's pulling from all the information on here, but it's going to give me all the links. It's going to tell me a climate control listing is found. It's going to tell me the 36, and then sometimes the listings may be taken away, but this is what it's going to do. And then I heard some people say laundromats too. So we're going to say, give me a list of laundromats listed online for sale. And that's what we're gonna pull that too. Because you could literally, I just want y'all to know, like, you could literally search for anything inside of here. So you can see here, laundromat for sale, profitable laundromat. It's gonna pull up all the listings here. And when I click on these, it's gonna give me the source and it's gonna take me there. It's gonna take me to the laundromat here. as you can see, but this is going to be way faster than you actually having to go through these websites and do all of these things. So now I'm able to actually pull down the laundromats in here. Y'all see that? That was fast. That was so fast. So you're able to do, and we're only in one tool right now. Like I'm telling you, ChatGPT can pretty much do any and everything for you that you could think of. And then it's gonna continue to ask you for other steps, and you could continue to build on the platform if you want to. But the great thing I love about it is I could say, please put, and I'm just gonna show you all how this looks. Listings in an Excel sheet. And this is my favorite thing about utilizing ChatGPT is that how many people here don't like spreadsheets? Because I'm not a spreadsheet person. Okay. It's going to actually give me a spreadsheet of all the laundromats, and I'm going to show y'all what that actually looks like. Okay. I'm going to show y'all what these spreadsheets actually look like. And I actually already created one. But this, like, ChatGPT did this spreadsheet for me. I didn't put any of this information in here. Because it's going to give you a spreadsheet and it's going to create it for you. And then all you have to do is just go in, and like look at it. But it gave me all the listings, right, of different areas, and it put it inside the spreadsheet for me. And now all you have to do is actually, and it gives you the links here. If I click on this link right here, you paste it, it's going to open up for me. It's going to open this link up for me. And now it gives me all the different opportunities right here. But it also put it in a spreadsheet for me, like I said, so I don't even have to worry about doing a spreadsheet. So that's the great thing about utilizing ChatGPT. Somebody asked for a replay. Somebody asked for a replay. So that is how you build on that. So now we're gonna, now that we are able to find deals, I'm gonna show y'all some other ways on how to find deals too. But that just saved you hours of time. Let me know if that just saved you some time. Right. So now there's no excuses. I gotta read the room now that we're in. Like, does everybody feel like they can actually find deals now? Right? There's no excuses. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool. So now everybody after today, y'all know how to go ahead and get access to this $10 trillion transfer that we have going on. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so now this is the question that we always get. Well, what do I say? Like, right? Because some of us is new, right? What do I say when I get this information from a broker or a seller? Like, what is it that I say? Well, look, here is a script that ChatGPT was able to build for me, right? Based on it. And now we're gonna go into more about what you actually need when you're looking at a storage facility. But here's what the script says. How y'all feel about this script? I came across your listing for, I didn't write any of this. I'm very interested in exploring this opportunity further. Could you provide the additional details such as, right? Like, and you're going to ask for the information that's needed. And all of this information, ChatGPT is smart enough to know what you need when you're looking for certain types of businesses. So here is a script. So let's go ahead and we're going to go inside again. And we could just stay in the same chat. I'm going to say create a sample. No, create a script for a broker. Because when you are looking at certain listings, which we're going to go into, it's going to be broker information inside of here. So when you click on some of these storage facilities, it's typically going to be a broker information or seller information inside of here. And you can see here, this business is listed by this person here. So you're going to have to reach out to them in order to get the rest of the information. So when you're in here, I'm going to say create a script for a broker of all information needed for self-storage deal. All right, so now it's going to create me a script. All right, it's giving me a script, a template of what I need. Now you could change all of this, or you could keep it the way that it is. All right, so it's going to tell you exactly what you need. So again, I want y'all to understand that you don't have to know everything when you're working through deals, right? There's things that I do not know about some of the deals. You just have to work through them. You have to work through the deals, and you utilize these tools to help you work through them. So it's telling me here is a template that you could use based on this. And look at all the information that it's giving you. Now I can make this shorter, and I'm going to say, please make it shorter for email. And I'm going to say only a paragraph, because this is how granular you can get with ChatGPT. If I wanted to do it in a paragraph, it's going to do it in a paragraph. If I wanted to do it in bullet points, it's going to do it and make it bullet points. I'm going to show you guys. It's going to do it in bullet points. Whatever I want it to do is going to do it, because I'm simply giving it instruction on what I want it to do. And it's going to do it 10 times faster than me. 10 times faster than me. And now I'm going to say, please, because you want to save your templates, put in PDF, right? You always want to save them, right? You always want to save your template. So I always suggest when you're inside of here, always ask for a PDF file. It'll give you a PDF file, an Excel file, whatever file you could think of, it's going to give it to you. And now look at this. Now I have this inside of my notes. The formatting is a little off. I could always tell it to fix it. I'm going to tell it to put, and then when you want to just copy and paste something, I'm going to say, please put this in PDF. And now I'm just copying and pasting that. It's going to put it in a PDF so fast. So I don't even have to save this as a document if I don't, if I don't have to do it the long way. And this is what I'm talking about when I say time is everything. So now here's a template that I have for myself, and you put this somewhere in your documents, and all I have to do is just copy and paste this. All I have to do is copy and paste this over and over. And guess what? If I want, I'm going to show y'all something else. I'm going to say, always include my business name at end of document. And we're going to say Key LLC. And now it's going to always include. And you see here, it says, do you want me to go ahead and update the latest PDF? And I'm going to say yes. Because remember, that's just a template. It's going to fill in my name, all my information in here. All I have to do is just tell it what my name is. So now it's going to give me a new PDF with my name in it. And this is just me going back and forth. It's just so easy to do. And that's why I said this information is just so accessible. Anybody can do it, which is why there's really no excuse as to why we can't buy businesses. So it's going to think for a little bit longer, and it's eventually going to give me the PDF of the updated, and it's always going to have my name at the end. All right. And this is what it's telling you. So the great thing too about ChatGPT, it lets you know how long it thinks for. And I'm on the 5 version. They rolled out a new version, but it's going to update it for me, and it's going to give me that information. So now we have that information that we could send super easily to access information from the broker or the seller. And here's what I want you to know. When it comes to any type of deals, but when it comes to storages specifically, these are different things that we look for. So go ahead and type a screenshot, take a screenshot, anything, whatever you have, make sure you take notes, because these are the different things that we're looking for when we're searching for deals as it pertains to storage facilities. All right, we're looking for the gross income. And this is just simple math so you can understand, because a lot of times I'm not a math person. When we see numbers, we're like, whoa, I don't know how to evaluate this still. But all you need is the formulas, because the ChatGPT is smart enough to analyze the deals for you. So all you need to know is the formulas, and it knows what the formulas are. So if you look here, this is just simply the formula for it. So I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something that is really cool about being able to analyze deals. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at how ChatGPT can analyze the deal. But I'm going to show y'all two different ways on it analyzing a deal. So for one, I'm going to start a new chat. And let me show y'all how easy it is when you don't know how to analyze something. I'm going to say, can you please give me all the formulas to analyze a storage? And I always say, make it 5th grade level, because I'm not a big numbers person. Don't give me all these, crazy formulas. Just keep it simple. So it's going to give me everything here. Y'all see that? It's working. In a few seconds, it's going to tell me if and how to analyze the deal. And it's going to give you examples, but it's going to tell you, and it's going to give you the examples with it. Gross potential income, all of these different things. So when you have a deal, you're going to be able to put this in, and it's going to analyze it for you. It's going to analyze it for you. Y'all see all of that right there? It's just analyzing. It gave you all the formulas. Now you have all of these different formulas inside of here. So now it's going to be able to break down those different deals. Same thing you could do with a laundromat. How can we analyze a laundromat step by step? Because I want y'all to understand that this is a knowledge-based tool for y'all to be able to utilize. So if you don't know something, all you have to do is ask it for something. It's stored inside of ChatGPT. All your chats are stored inside of here. So it's going to give me a step-by-step on how to analyze a laundromat. So this is for people, like, if you don't know where to start, I just want to take everything off the table. I want to take every excuse off the table, because it's going to show you step by step on how you can analyze a laundromat. It's going to give you the actual steps inside of here, and you could literally break it down step by step on what it is that you need to do. So it's just going to take a few seconds, and it's going to give me that information. It's going to calculate it. It's going to do all of those different things, and it's going to give me that. But one of the things that I really want to show y'all, something that's super powerful that I was working on, because it's going to change the way you think about everything. But here is a step-by-step analysis on how to analyze a laundromat. Y'all see that? Clarify the deal, ask for the documents, market location, do a walkthrough, equipment audit. It's telling you what you're looking for, all of these questions. And I can say, please give me a script to say to laundromat seller as a newbie. And now it's going to give me a script, right? It's going to give me a script on all the questions that I need to ask. Hi, is this your? Thanks for taking the time to speak with me. I'm new to laundromat investing, but I'm serious about learning and possibly buying the right opportunity. I'd like to ask you a few simple questions to better understand your store. Yes, it is kind of creepy, but if you want to build wealth, then you're going to learn how to utilize ChatGPT to help you. So you could either take the old way of doing things and spend time and time and time and time, things that we don't have, or you could utilize these tools that we have at hand that's accessible to every single person, and you could learn how to utilize these things to buy wealth, right? Because we're in the business of buying cash flow if we want to leave a legacy. So here's all the information that you need. It's going to give you the information about all of those different things. Now you could skip trace information as well. There's other ways to do that. But if I go here, let's just say we're going to go on google.com and we're going to search for, I'm just going to put laundromats in Delaware. All right. I'm going to put laundromats in Delaware. Now, when I'm looking at laundromats in Delaware, it's going to give me this, and I'm going to actually go to the, matter of fact, let me go to Google Maps. So when you go to Google Maps, oh wait, that's the wrong one. Let me go back to Google because this is on Yahoo. So we're going to go to Google Maps. When I'm on Google Maps, I could search for all the laundromats in the area, right? Laundromats near wherever you're located. It's going to give you a bunch of different information. One of the things that you could look at is you could see if different ones have, any websites. So this one here, it doesn't have a website. Somebody talked about skip tracing. What I could do is I can copy this information here. I'm going to say, can you give me, because this is public information, all information, public. Anything you put online is public. On this laundromat. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in the address. Hold on, we got to go back to the address. And whatever public information it is, it's going to give it to me. Whatever it could find online, it's going to give me this information. All right? Way faster than what it would take for me to actually look through it. All right? So it's going to tell me, here's the business overview. Here's the phone number, right? A direct phone number that you can call. It's going to give me different websites. It's going to give me what customer feedback says, because this is all public information. I'm not accessing anything that isn't already online. I'm just doing it at a way faster speed, because we know the faster you are to the deal, you're able to get access to it. So now I can see this information and I have that here. And then I can say, please search. And we're going to talk about open corporates, but that's a place where you can find business information for this laundromat. And it's going to tell me if it has any information on the web on open corporates for that. So here's what it found for me. It tells me where I could go. If I go to New Jersey Business Entity, it's saying that it's no record found, but you can always double check and go. But this is what you're talking about, a way of, somebody was asking, I saw, about skip tracing, but you already have the phone numbers here. So you just call the phone number and you ask to speak to the owner and see if they're willing to sell. There's things that we talk about at a high level, once we go into more detail about business buying, but you already have the phone number here. It gave you all the information. All I did was go online and I looked for all of it, and I can have it pull all the laundromats in whatever area I want, and it's going to do that right inside of here. But one thing I want to show y'all, something that really blew my mind when it comes to utilizing it. And I pushed it to the limit. So I'm going to show y'all something that's super, super powerful, because I took a piece of paper, y'all. I'm so serious right now. I took this piece of paper because sometimes when you're out and you're doing deals, like, you just got to write stuff down. Y'all see this right here? I took this piece of paper and I said, hey, Chatty, can you analyze this deal for me? And, I put some of the formulas in there. So I want y'all to see what it can do and why you don't need to know everything to do it. And I said, can you analyze this paper for me and tell me what I should offer? So I'm gonna go inside of here because this is real serious. And I'm gonna do it again because I generated a formula based off of this in a piece of paper. So here it is right here, and it's pretty long, but I didn't generate it. I shouldn't say I did. I want to say AI did. But I took the piece of paper and I asked it to give me like the formula, and I gotta find where's the paper at. Let's see. Where is the piece of paper? We gotta find the paper. So hold on. So let's go into the paper is somewhere here because I had to save the sheet of paper. And this is just regular notebook paper. I'm gonna download this right here. And I took this piece of paper and I uploaded it inside of here. I asked ChatGPT to give me the formulas. Like I'm looking for the NOI, looking for all of these different things I asked it to give me. And I told it to give me a prompt to let me know if the deal is good or bad. So it gives me all this information. I didn't come up with this. I'm not that smart, right? Like I'm not that smart to come up with that. And that's what it did. So now it's going to take this formula that it gave me and the piece of paper, and it's going to give me the breakout of everything inside of it. So this is how you're using AI to buy businesses. Right? So now it's going to analyze these deals because I was just like, let me see how powerful this thing really is. So I stretch these tools to its limit because I just want y'all to see the possibility of all the things that you could do when it comes to analyzing and doing different things. So it's going to take a while because this is a pretty long, a pretty long breakout. So it's going to take a little while to come out, but I'm going to show y'all the output of what I was able to get based on it. And it told me if it, what I should offer, if it was a good deal, why we had this deal, all of these different things inside of it. And the only thing that I'm doing is just asking it for things that I really don't know. And I did it based off of the SBA, which we talk about inside of here. That's one way to get funding. And it's going to compute everything for me. So while it's doing it, I want to show y'all just some of the things that it was able to do. So it was able to give me a breakout of why this deal wasn't what I wanted it to be. So here's the cheat sheet. Let me find where the actual underwriting is. Here it is. I'm going to download this here. And it gave me the underwriting at a bankable offer. All right. So I didn't do any of this, but obviously for time purposes, I'm going to show y'all what it did. So this piece of paper that I gave, because I'm going to pull up the piece of paper so you can see, it took all the information from the actual sheet of paper because sometimes you just taking notes on the phone. And as you can see, I have here 5 by 5, 5 by 10, 10 by 10, and I just wrote it down. It's smart enough to understand that this is what I mean. $60 a month is 10 units, $90 a month by 5 units, and it multiplied everything. And it did it for me based on the formula. And it told me that the seller's asking price of 1.5 million cannot be supported by SBA. Below is a full underwriting breakdown of why. Okay, so it gave me why, because we know SBA, well, I'm going to tell y'all, you have to have a 1.25 DSCR cap rate. So it already knows this information because I already, I asked, if you don't know, you just ask the ChatGPT, what is the SBA underwriting guidelines? Analyze this deal based on the underwriting guidelines. So now you're able to give sellers this information and say, it's just not going to work. Not because I don't think it's going to work, but now I know it's not going to work because it's over the 1.25 cap rate. And that was from a piece of paper. So when I tell y'all, understanding the skill set of learning how to utilize the tools that you have, it's a true skill that you learn. And these are the things that you could do with it, right? These are the things that you could do with it. And I taught myself and I locked in and I learned how to utilize this because I needed to get to deals faster. I needed to build wealth, and I knew that these things was going to be important. So I just want to pause for a second because I know this is a lot of information and I see a lot of stuff coming in. So I just want y'all to know, like, do y'all understand really what y'all have at hand? So if you're getting value, go ahead and type value for me.
Hold on, Q. Hold on, Q. Can I jump in here real quick, Q?
Yes, go
Can I,
ahead.
can I jump in here real quick? Cause I don't know if they really picking up what you putting down, Q. I don't know. And we need to just test it out. Let's unmute everybody real quick. If y'all feel like y'all getting value so far, I'm gonna unmute y'all and I want y'all to make some noise, man. We need to make sure we got the right people in the room. So talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
needed
yeah,
to
yeah.
hear
Yes.
Kiana.
Let's
Great
go.
job.
No,
All
Kim.
that. And then King
Yeah,
Go.
thank you,
Yes.
Q.
her with
Thank
this
you.
feedback.
Yes.
I'm
Two
Let's
Ready.
get it. Let's
Thank
get it.
you.
Let's get it.
You came with the
Great
right gear,
job.
girl.
Q for president. Q for president.
Thank you.
About the energy is here still, Q. So we got well, we are hour and a half in. We're hour and a half in right now. We got another hour and a half left. But I want to just add just two quick points that I want to make. I'm gonna pass it back to you, Kiana. I know you cooking. If Kiana cooking, I want you to type cooking in the chat. So there's many facets of AI, right? Like you can utilize AI to start a digital product, right? You can utilize AI to be able to go and do sales calls. Like there's just so much that you could do. But what we're doing specifically is combining the best of both worlds, where AI is its own entity, but we also are putting together how you actually go out there and buy already profitable businesses. And Kiana is showing you when you put these two things together, you'll be unstoppable, right? Because it's about getting to the goal faster. A lot of times when we think about building wealth, we think that it's about having the best idea, which that's one component of it, but it's about the person that gets to it faster. And when you can leverage the technology, you can leverage the AI, you can make your offers faster, you can get to deals faster, you can actually get the right consultant faster. Everything is fast, which means you cut out your competition. And we got to get ahead of it now, y'all. We got to get ahead of it now. So I just wanted to make sure everybody was in here because I'm super excited about what you're sharing, Q. But I'm gonna pass it back to you, and you could keep the train going. You can keep the train going. Yo, hold on, Q. Hold on. I seen some people asking in the chat about a course about my self storage course. Matter of fact, how many of y'all feel like I need more? If you feel like I need more, type more in the chat. If you feel like I need more, somebody type more in the chat, right? So we have a special announcement and a major gift that we are going to provide at the very end. So please hold it to the very end. We are going to be able to answer some questions, but really got an opportunity that's going to really be a game changer for y'all. So I need y'all to stay locked in to the very end because I promise you, you won't hear about this opportunity outside of this call. It's only for the people on us on this call, and it's an opportunity of a lifetime. So if you're ready for that, I just want you to type ready in the chat. Type ready in the chat. All right, Q, keep rolling, Q. I'm gonna cut like a band-aid. You heard?
All right, perfect. So like what you was just saying. So here is just understanding like the possibilities and the power of learning how to leverage these tools to get to things faster. Because we already have the knowledge base, we already know the knowledge base, some of us. And then if you don't know, you're still able to go inside and ask ChatGPT for things that you don't know. So a lot of times we don't need to wait to be perfect. So this is what I'm demonstrating to show you. All you need to do is just learn how to have a conversation with the tool. And I'm just using an example of storages and laundromats just to show you that, number one, I want to take all barriers away. You don't need to be a mathematician to analyze deals, right? You just need to be in the right community, which you are. You're in the right place, right? You're here to learn these different things so you could get to deals faster. And then you just need to leverage the tools that we have in advancement, because we're in the AI revolution right now. So you have to stay ahead. And that is what I want you all to do. I want you all to stay ahead. So now that we did that, how y'all feel about that paper example? Was that crazy or what? Was that actually blew my mind when I did it. Because I was just like, let me just see how good it is. Like, let me just test this out, because I'm like, if I'm just outside and I just need to take notes real quick, let me see like what it can really do. And it really gave me the answer with a whole breakdown, all of these different things. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. So we already analyzed it. And now we're going to talk about a super prompt. So a lot of times, what I just showed y'all, these were very easy prompts that we did. These were very easy prompts because anybody could do that. But I want y'all to understand, and this is just a bonus, because I just want to show y'all that you can create really anything inside of here. So what a super prompt is, it's just something that gives you a very clear, direct response on what it is that you want. And a lot of people, when you learn about prompting, which is what we're talking about, it's going to give you exactly what it is that you need. So everybody type super prompt in the chat. Because for all the VIP people, y'all already got this information. So everybody that was like VIP and all of that, like, I already created a whole business acquisition super prompt for everybody. So y'all don't even have to worry about thinking about it or what it is. I did all the hard work for y'all. So a super prompt is going to give me a very super answer. All right. So we're going to go inside. And I'm gonna open up a new chat, and I'm gonna let it know, right? I'm gonna say, I am going to give you a super prompt. And I want y'all to know that this is a free class. This is a free mastermind right now, right? Are y'all getting invited? This is free information that I'm giving y'all, because I want everybody here to understand how to utilize AI, number one, and how to be able to buy businesses. So I want you to take this information very seriously, because this information is life-changing, and it can really change your life if you learn how to do it, you stay locked in, and you understand. So I'm going to give it a super prompt, because after we go through all the different things that we walk through and utilizing AI and business mind, because remember, the first thing we did was what? We actually went and utilized AI to look for deals, all right? Because this is a business buying edition. So I'm not just showing you how to utilize AI and just like the features of ChatGPT. I'm showing you how to leverage it the right way to go out and be able to buy business faster. So that's the first thing we did. So we learned how to pull listings using ChatGPT. The next thing you want to do is you got to go ahead and understand, how do you send out an email? And then when you start to get under contract, we talked about evaluating deals and learning how to do it. You're going to have to send out some type of offer or some type of letter of intent. So I'm going to show you how you could utilize, again, ChatGPT to create your letter of intent. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a super prompt, and I'm going to break down what a super prompt is. So on my screen here, I'm going to copy this. It's very wordy, but don't be afraid. It's just a better prompt, and it's going to give you a better response. So again, I'm assigning it the role of who I am, a business acquisitions attorney, and I'm just putting it in a role of somebody I wanted to think like and act like. And we're writing out a LOI, and I'm giving it all the things that you see in brackets is what you're going to fill in for your information, right? So the seller name, the seller type, the facility type, because you're going to get all this information. So all I have to do is plug in that information, just whatever you see in the brackets, that's it. And it's going to actually walk you through how to do this. So now that this information is in here, it's going to tell me before drafting, it's going to tell me I need to fill out all this information. Okay, so it's going to give you everything, but it's going to do everything else for you. So you don't need to worry about it because we already have it, locked in down pack of what it is. So all of this information here, this is the only thing that I have to fill out. So I already have that written down. And I just put in some very basic things inside of here. And when I go inside, I just, gave it my business name, entity, seller name, facility location, all those different things, financing terms. I just filled all of that out in here. And remember, we use the dictate button so you could just talk it out. All right. So now I'm going to just hit this up arrow and it's going to give me a letter of intent. So it's going to give me a letter of intent that I can give. And obviously, I'm not an attorney, so you can review this with your attorney, whoever it is that you want to. I'm not giving you legal advice, but I'm just showing you that you can create LOIs, all those different things that we talked about, and evaluating deals inside of here. So now we have this information here. And now you have an LOI done. It has the buyer. So now I'm going to tell it to format it as a PDF. But look here, it's going to already ask me that. It's going to already ask me that. So now let me go ahead and say yes, because I do want it to be in a PDF. And it's going to analyze it. So it's going to think, and now it's going to give me my LOI. Of course, you want to review it. You want to send it over. But now it's going to give me my letter of intent. And I just made up, any like a name, right? Self-storage made easy, the buyer, the seller. And it gave me my LOI completed. And it gave me also a checklist if I wanted to put it in a box. And then now all you have to do is sign. And it gave me all the different things that I needed to have included in here. So that is when we're talking about just different parts of being able to utilize it when you're talking about the business buying and different things like that. So now you have learned what a super prompt is. So let me know how that super prompt, how y'all feeling about that super prompt? Oh, ChatGPT can cook you dinner. It could give you anything. It could give you recipes, anything that you ask it for. Speechless. Perfect. You see how it's got its name. And this is just one tool. This is just one tool. There's so many other ones out here. But ChatGPT itself is just very powerful when you know how to utilize it. So now that we have our super prompts, I want to show y'all another tool. So we're gonna go into Perplexity because I like Perplexity as well, and I want to be able to give y'all some options. So I'm gonna show you another tool, Perplexity. So Perplexity is really great for research, and I'm just gonna come in here just a little bit just to show y'all how y'all could utilize this to do research. So again, I like Perplexity because it gives you direct links, and this is great for research. So this is what it was designed for. So if I go in here and say, find me all the laundromats in Maryland, that's what it's going to do. This pulls directly from actually on Google. And this is a free version, y'all. So this is free. So y'all see here, I told him to find me all the laundromats in Maryland. What did it do? It gave me every last laundromat inside of Maryland, that it could find based on online. All right. And then inside of here, it'll just ask you all this information. How many laundromats are listed in Maryland according to the sources? So you could continue. It's just smart enough to know what type of conversations you want to have. And then I love it because it gives you the sources. So the reason why Perplexity is such a powerful tool is because it was built with researchers in mind. They wanted to be able to build a tool that actually gave credible information. So every time you see an answer inside of here, it's always going to have a source with it. So you'll know exactly where it pulled from. So Perplexity is great for you doing research. So anything research based, and it also gives you images, anything that it finds, it will basically pull from the entire database of online and actually give you this information. So that way you don't have to worry about it. And it also gives you the steps of what it did. So this is why I really like Perplexity. So when you're doing research, this is where you could start as well. So I wanted to give you all another tool that you could utilize when it comes to actually looking for different businesses at a much faster rate. Okay, exactly. Where was this back in the university? And that's why this tool was created. So it was created with like colleges, universities, and mines and different things like that. So the developer who developed this tool is really, really smart, and he came up with this for that exact reason. All right, now let's go back in. And now, as we're wrapping up, I want to know how many people here have employees. Who here has employees? Because we're gonna talk about. I saw some people already talking about VAs and virtual assistants and having people hiring people to do this for you and different things like that. So I wanna talk a little bit about this. Y'all want to talk about this? Y'all want to talk about the different ways that you can hire employees, have people do this for you, like, and how important it is to have different systems and different things like that in your business? Go ahead and type systems. Type systems down below. Let's see. Let's see. So I see some people have, all right, cool. So we're going to talk about systems because there's a way that we have to put all of this information together. And I'm going to show you tools that you can utilize because we're just going over different tools, right? So y'all can understand like what's available to y'all so nobody's left behind. So how to hire an AI virtual team. So if we were to go out, the average cost would be a lot of money. Would y'all agree? It's a lot of money to run a team. So a lot of times you're going to have AI employees, right? And I mean, that's just really what it is, right? It's going to be people in your business, and that's going to be the new way of certain things. But guess what? You still need a human to understand how to utilize these tools. So that's why I'm showing you the different skill sets, because I did see somebody say like, oh, jobs are going to, no, when you learn how to utilize these, they're paying 6 figures plus to learn these things that I'm showing you how to do. They're starting salaries at $360,000 I saw for prompt engineers and all different types of things. So not only are you learning how to buy a business, you're learning a skill that everybody is attempting to tap into, and it's not many people that know how to do this. So that's what I'm saying. I want y'all to really pay attention to what's happening here, because there's a bunch of different wealth opportunities that's being created all in one that's never been done before. So here's the average cost of how much it'll cost in payroll if I needed to hire all these people. But instead, I just learned how to train my ChatGPT, which we're going to get into that, on how to do the roles of all these different people. Because when you first start business, you may not have a whole lot of cash flow to actually pay different employees. So you're gonna leverage AI to become an employee for you. And here's how you hire an employee on ChatGPT. You're going to assign it a role, you're going to give it instructions, you're going to give it a task, and you're going to make sure it understands. And we're going to go more into detail about that. But I want to talk about creating SOPs. Who here could tell me what an SOP is? Because this is important. I learned this the hard way, which is why I'm showing y'all this and how important it is to create SOPs in your business. Everybody type SOP, because it doesn't matter if you're new. I don't care. You need to have an SOP for your steps in your business, because guess what? There's going to become a time where you want to sell the business, when it's going to grow and you're going to bring people on, and people are going to need to know how to do the job, and you don't want to be working in the business, you want to be working on the business. There's 2 ways to do this, and I'm going to show you both ways. So inside of here, again, you could talk this out. You're going to write and say your instructions inside of ChatGPT. So if there's instructions that you have, you're going to just step it out and you're going to sell it exactly what it is. When you add your screenshots to it, I'm going to show y'all this in real time. It's going to actually create an SOP for you. Now, it's limited on different screenshots that you add, because, you know, for SOPs, there's 2 ways to create them. You could create a step-by-step document on just your instructions, or you could give it screenshots. And these, you want them to be smaller files if you do that. So I'm going to show you how you can actually do that. So inside of here, we go to SOP. I already broke it down. And this is a SOP, what we're talking about today. So if I want to give you all the SOP, meaning standard operation procedures, a guide step by step on what I just did for one thing, which is like, all right, when you open it up, you're going to go to self-storage listings. I can do that here. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to tell it to create it in the SOP format. And we're going to take out the screenshots because I already have it done. But you would attach the screenshots, and it will give it to you. So I just gave it step by step. And again, you're just going to speak it. So whatever you have a process for, all you're going to do is go in and you're going to speak your process out. Like step 1, I go here. Step 2, I do this. Step 3, I do this. And it's actually going to give you the SOP. So it's going to create the SOP for me. And while it's creating, because I know we're coming up, you know, towards the end. Yeah, I've been rocking out. Shout out to y'all for rocking out for this long. I'm going to show you what it actually looks like. And this is all done by ChatGPT. I just added the screenshots and I told it what my steps was, and it gave me an SOP. Find, filter, and contact brokers for self-storage listings. It gave me a table of contents, and then it gave me everything. Now, the reason why this looks a little bunchy, I'm going to explain why, because it doesn't do the best when you're adding photos, which is why you have to make it JPEGs. But here's what I did. I said, ask ChatGPT for top self-storage listings, right? And this is just a screenshot that I took. I just screenshotted my entire chat. Open up each recommended site and browse listings. And this is a simple SOP created, but this would take me forever to do if I was doing this myself. So I just have ChatGPT do it for me, and it does it in a few minutes. It's still thinking right now, but I just want to show you, like, that's the possibility of what you can do when you're inside of here. And before I go into another tool, there is an easier way to do this, and I'm going to show you it now. Everybody type easier in the chat. So there's actually an easier way to do this, and I'm gonna show you the tool. It's an AI-based tool, and it's called Komodo Dex, and I'll give you my link and all the information. But inside of here, which I'm going to show y'all this demonstration in a second, because this is another website on buying deals. I actually created a video, and this is because it has AI in it. I recorded myself actually walking through how to find deals, and it actually created the screenshots already for me, because that is what AI can do. So this is called komododex.com. And basically, if you record any video, it'll already give you the transcript, because anytime you click, it understands all the steps that you're taking. So I didn't have to create anything here. All I did was record a video and it created it for me. And then when I go to download the guide, it's just going to give me the guide. Now I don't even have to worry about utilizing ChatGPT. And it just gives it to me and it screenshots everything that I did on my computer. So now you can hand this over to your team when you talk about hiring and we talk about scaling and we talk about growing. These are the tools that you're going to need, because it would take me a very long time to actually have to attach every single thing I'm doing in a video. So all I did was record the video and I talked about the video. It gave me a transcript. It gave me all the screenshots, and it actually will give me a website that I could send over to my team that looks like this. So this is just an example. And this they did all of this themselves. So now it has a website where I could house all the SOPs for my company inside of here. And the only thing I'm doing is creating videos. Your team could create the videos and different things like that. Now I want to talk about what I was doing in this video so I could show you, because it's important. Here's another tool that I found when it comes to looking for deals. So it's called chirodata.com. So remember how we was using ChatGPT to look at listings and different things like that? This is a aggregator. Okay? This is an aggregated database. So what it does is it pulls from all the listings here. Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure. I just want to make sure. Can y'all hear me good? Okay, cool. All right, perfect. All right, so this is an aggregator, and it pulls from all the different sites already here. So chirodata.com, and you get 2 credits on the free. So I'm showing y'all the free tools. Now, they do have a paid version where it'll let you do unlimited services, but it will pull all the deals. So if I want to go in here and it has off-market and on-market deals, I could search by industry. I could search by laundromat. And when I do that, it's going to show me all the deals, all the laundromats. It pulls from every broker site, all the sites that it could do, all in one place. So I don't need to like go through. It gives you off-market opportunities that's here, all of that information, and I could just click on it. You could set up your buy box and all those different things. Very easy site to use. And if I click on it, it's going to give you all the information. It's going to tell you where the source came from. The website is here. So aggregators are important because it just takes everything that's online and it gives it to you in one place. And of course, I like easy. I don't want to have to open up 7 different tabs if I don't have to. So here are all the laundromats that it, based on their site. And it also has off market. And as you can see, it has deal credits on the side. So once you lose your credits, you won't be able to see like the details. So it gives you 2. But this is just showing you, what you could do. And you could build lists inside of here. And then you could build campaigns inside of here. So I want to give y'all, tools that you could go out and utilize to be able to find these deals, because we're talking about AI and we're talking about leveraging on how you could get things done faster. So that is what I was explaining in that video. And here's another tool on what you can use to actually do that. So let me go back and let me show y'all some other stuff. So now we have the SOP tool that we know how to do, right? And now you're able to create video guides for your employees. So there's no excuses to, why. And automations are important. You don't need to play every role in your business, okay? I want y'all to understand that when I first got started, that's what I was doing. But now, thanks to AI, I don't have to play every single role. CEO, this, that, all these different things, because I knew how important it was for me to learn this, because I was like, I can't be 7 people. I can't be 7 people. So that's why it was important to learn this specific skill set. And I locked in. I spent countless hours learning how to do these things. So that's why I want y'all to understand how important this is. And then just going over some AI tools, some like cold calling tools that y'all could use when you're utilizing these things, Podio, smartphone, Reonomy, all these different tools that you could utilize, and these are just some tools that you can have to understand when you're building out your CRM. So if you want to have a list, if you want to call multiple people at one time, smartphone. Reonomy is a paid tool that we use inside of, our academy, where it gives you different listings and different things like that on storages, on apartment buildings, and you could utilize that, and you could set up like cold calling campaigns and all those different things to send out and call multiple people at one time. So what I want you all to know is that you all have a skill and an expertise. All right? You all have a skill. Everybody type skill in the chat. And you need to learn how to leverage what you have in combination with AI. It's important. Because when you learn how to do this, you're going to build a bigger business, a better business, and you're going to build it faster. Everybody else is gonna, they're gonna be doing things manually, and you're gonna be learning how to execute a lot faster on the different things. But I saw in the beginning that some of y'all was talking about, like, y'all wanted to learn how to build a bot. Y'all wanted to learn about custom GPTs, like all of these different things that you talked about are AI agent. And I want to show y'all these things now. But first I gotta know, do y'all want more? Because I know we've been going for a minute. Do y'all want more? But I gotta wait to see in the chat. I gotta see where we at. Yes, 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 please. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all these last tools. Now, this is AI to the next level. All right. Like all the things we did today, would y'all agree? Like, did y'all learn a lot of information? I know it's a lot, but did y'all learn a lot of information that y'all didn't know? If y'all learned a lot, go ahead and drop the cash flow. Drop the cash flow emoji in the chat. If y'all learned a lot of information that y'all didn't know, and if y'all gonna start utilizing these tools after tonight. All right, cool. So I'm going to show y'all the power of being able to build out a team. We talked about having custom GPTs. So here's a custom GPT. It's not finished, but here's one that I was working on just based on all the information and the knowledge base about a business acquisition coach. And this is what I'm talking about when I say that you have employees on your team that you can train. When you create a custom GPT, your employees are now able to go inside these GPTs and they are able to learn based on your knowledge base. So I give it instructions, and I'm going to show y'all that in a second, and it's able to understand, and it pulls from my knowledge and my documents. So this is a custom GPT on business via acquisition, and I built this out. It's still in the demo right now, but I'm going to show y'all that live. Y'all ready? Y'all want to see it live? Like, y'all want to see how this actually like looks and all of that? Y'all want to see? Okay, cool. I'm going to show y'all. So here is the GPT. When you're inside of here, when you're inside of ChatGPT, and this is for a paid version only. You can only do it on the $20 plan. You have an option to actually build out custom GPTs, and these could be internal, or you could sell these as well to other people. So we talk about multiple sources of income, right? Multiple sources of revenue. Now, inside of here, this is a business acquisition coach that I'm still building out. But when I am building this out, I just have 4 different categories, and all I have to do is click this here. So I'm building this out with people in mind that want to learn how to, understand business. So I want to buy my first business. Where should I start? Now, when I click this, it's going to give them a step-by-step roadmap. And this is going to give it to my team as well. Because when I want them to like look for deals or do different things like that, they know that they need to come here first to understand what it is, instead of, asking me a bunch of questions. Because I've already trained it for the GPT to understand everything that it needs to know. So when you first come here, it's like, I want to buy a business. Where should I start? It's going to give you a step-by-step roadmap of everything that you need to know when you're looking to buy a business. because I've created this and customized it for my team. And then it's going to say, would you like me to create a checklist, right? And it's just going to continue to feed off of all the information. This is not hard to do. This is very simple to do. All you do is guess what? Can anybody guess who I had helped me build this out? Let's see who's going to get it first in the chat. Oh, yes, ChatGPT. Right? They built it out in combination with me, but now I have this custom GPT that's only available to my team. You could make it free to the public if you want to as well, and you could give them a link to it. And now it's going to do, all the things that I want it to do. So, of course, it's a business acquisitions coach. So that's what it's going to act as, and it's going to give you different information. So I just wanted to show y'all that, like, these are the possibilities of what you can do when you learn how to utilize this. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is AI agents. So this is a very powerful tool right here. So you're going to see this video. Let me pause it. And inside of this video, this is an agent that I trained, and I just gave it a prompt. And guess who I asked to help me build the prompt? ChatGPT. And this agent works by itself. I'm not doing anything that you can see. As you can see in the video, I am hands off. It is searching for listings for me. Y'all see that here? It's doing it all for me. So I set up agents on a back end, and I'm just working throughout the day. I don't need to do anything. Once you set up your agent inside of ChatGPT, this is a paid version, that's $20 a month. It's going to work for me, as you can see here. So I'm not doing anything. I'm not working inside of this. I'm not utilizing this information. It's taking all my steps that I wanted to do, and I'm going to show y'all this again. And it worked for 18 minutes. Y'all see right here where it says it worked for 18 minutes? That's what it did. I didn't do any work. And at the end of this, it gives me all the different facilities or whatever it is that you're asking for. And you can really do it for anything. You can actually set up your agent to check your email. That's another thing that I'm doing as well. Setting up an AI agent to check my emails for me, and delete the ones that I really don't, need, or organize them. And it does it all by itself. So this is the agent mode inside of ChatGPT that I wanted to show y'all. And I'm going to show y'all inside of here what that looks like. So when you're on here, hold on, I'm on Claude. Let's go back to, you have an agent mode. So when you click on new chat, and you're only going to see this if you're on a paid plan, it's something called agent mode. When you enact this agent mode and you describe a task, and remember I told y'all about the connectors, you see how it has like Gmail, it has all these different connectors that it'll connect to. I could put anything in here, Google Drive, my email. It will actually go through my emails, schedule meetings for me. It will do all of it as I described the task on its own. So a lot of people, I saw y'all in the beginning, I was talking about AI agents. This is one small form of an AI agent. And this is what you can do here. And this is how you build an agent out. So you go inside of here and you describe the task. And let's see, if I go back in here, let's see if I could find the original AI agent mode that we did. And inside of that video. And inside of there, it's going to just work on its own. And here it is right here. So here's my agent mode that I did. I know this looks really, really strange, but these are no code tools. So ChatGPT did all of this. I didn't do that. I explained to it what I wanted, and it gave me the specific code automatically, right, of what I needed to do, and I just copy and paste it because I just told it what I wanted to do, and it just does it for me. And you could see in real time what it's doing. So I'm going to open up the card so y'all can see. but it gives you all the activity that it did inside of here. So now you're able to see everything that it did for 18 minutes. It said it checked the website. These are all the storages that it pulled. It pulled all of this information on its own. And I didn't do anything. I just simply told it what I wanted to do. I gave it a task and it did the task for me. It gave me all the listings, right, that I wanted. And then when it's done, I just go back and I just take a look at that. Now, agent mode is definitely good. And then I want to show y'all one last thing. One last thing. I got one more thing to show y'all. How y'all feeling so far? Y'all learning a lot? I know this is a lot of information, but listen, you gotta know it. You gotta know this information. You gotta know this information. So this is agent mode, and now I'm gonna show y'all about building websites, okay? So AI is very, very powerful now because now you have tools that will build websites for you. So I'm gonna show y'all, this is a website that I utilize AI to do, and I'm gonna show y'all the tool that I really like that does it, and it's called Lovable. Okay, so it's called Lovable. We dismiss. Let me go back. And I've done, a few things, and this is free as well. So I'm gonna open this up. All right. So I didn't build this website at all. I actually cloned Ramel's website, and it built me my own website based on what I wanted. Now, there's a few different things that you have to do, but this took 2 minutes to do. Now I'm going to open this up and I'm going to show y'all, because there's a few different things that you can do inside of here. But this website, I basically just went inside of Lovable and I said, can you please clone as close to this website as possible? And I said, instead of making it where it's black and gold, because here's the website, it's not going to give you the same exact thing. It's going to give you something close. I told it that I wanted to be green, black, and white. And that's all I did. I just wrote this here. So y'all know I'm not playing. Like, this is all I wrote. It thought for a few seconds and it gave me this website here. And I told it to put my business name, different things like that. And all you do is go inside of here and you just click through, because these buttons don't go anywhere. You make these buttons linkable, and all you have to do is click these buttons and tell it where you want it to go. So I want this to open up into a Calendly link. I would just say, please make learn more button. This is so simple. Anybody could do this. I'm not a tech person, y'all. Make learn more button go to Calendly. So if you need to make a website and you need people to come on your calendar, you just would put your Calendly link right here, and it's going to turn this button into a Calendly link. And when people click on it, that's where it's going to go. All you have to do is go inside and click on these buttons, and you tell it inside of here where you want them to go. And you have to have the URL. There's a few different things that you got to do, but I just want to show y'all the power of being able to understand these tools. So now that we know how to do all of these different things, utilizing AI, because there's so many things that you can do, I am going to stop sharing. I'm going to come off camera. I'm going to come on camera. And I just want to know, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Are y'all feeling ready? Are y'all feeling ready to take over this $1 trillion industry that we have and buying businesses? All right, I see it in the chat. Almost. I know it's a lot of information. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of information. Go ahead and drop down for me some of y'all. So hold on, I see mayonnaise. Yeah, we talked about ChatGPT mainly. I'm looking at the comments. Empowered us all with all the infos. It's a lot of learning. It is. Woo wee.
Yo, Q, I'm gonna unmute them one more time. You know, I'm high energy, high income. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, you
absolutely.
can't fake the feeling. You can't fake the feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to hear
Yeah.
like feeling energy. So I'm gonna unmute them one more time if y'all felt like this was valuable. And Kiana is really giving y'all some fire. I want y'all to unmute and make some noise for Kiana, y'all. Let's get it.
Let's go,
Queen,
Kiana.
queen.
Let's
Good
get it.
job.
Let's
Noise.
go.
Make the noise.
Outstanding.
Right, girl. Make the
All right.
noise.
Phenomenal.
That was
Phenomenal.
great.
Let's get
Incredible.
it.
Great
Incredible.
job.
Awesome
Oh,
You
job.
ready?
You
nice
bow.
My,
partner.
my
Little
partner.
more
Let's
than
go.
that.
Yes, he did that.
You bow.
Kiana.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Kiana. Appreciate you 1000% for taking out this time and putting together this summit. And I need everybody to type team in the chat. Everybody type team in the chat, y'all, because we need to understand that we will never get to the next goal. We will never get to that place that we truly want to get to if we are doing it by ourselves. You need a team, right? And I'm grateful to have Kiana on my team who's been able to really help us implement AI, and we're doing a lot with it. But the truth is, what she gave today, and like she, like that's the reason why we made it a summit and did this much time. But it was really a fraction. I guess give me a percentage, Kiana. How much of tonight was really what you really was so much that you could really dive into? Like, what percentage of today was what you really could dive into? Let me know. Let me know
Yeah,
real
this
quick.
is, I mean, AI is still at its infancy.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is a small piece of a larger piece of what it could do. It could do so much more. But I wanted to give them like just simple things that it could do right now in your everyday life, like just taking all the different things that we always get, different questions and showing them like, okay, no excuse for that. No excuse for that, and just show them. But it's just these tools can do so much and it's 10 times faster.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So this is what we've put together, y'all. And if you feel like you need more mentorship around AI, you need more mentorship around really understanding business buying, you need more mentorship just overall in regards to being able to understand the technology, I want you to type more in the chat. I want you to type more in the chat. If y'all don't want more, then we ain't gonna give it to y'all. Like who? Like you know what I'm saying? If y'all want more, we ain't gonna give it to y'all. Right? All right, they said they want more, Kiana. They said they want more. So this is what we put together, and it was tight. It was really really tight for us to do this, but we said that we understand how how critical it is to be ahead of the curve, right? We understand how critical it is to understand advancement, be a forward thinker. So myself and Kiana, we put together a mentorship program specifically on AI, right? Where you're gonna go in detail with Kiana, and I am actually gonna go in detail when it comes to buying businesses. And we put together a 4 week mentorship, a 4 week AI and business buying mentorship, y'all. And if you ready for that, I want you to type ready in the chat. If you ready for that, I want you to type ready in the chat, y'all. And this is like I want y'all to get ready because we're gonna drop this opportunity real quick. And like I know Kiana was like fighting with me on this because she like mogul. Are you serious? Are you serious? You know how much I get paid to consult people when it comes to AI. I said, listen, we gotta send the elevator back down, Q. We got it. She said, I'm all about giving back. I'm all about giving back. Let me know in the chat really quick. Let me know in the chat really quick. How much would it be worth to you to spend 4 weeks with me and Kiana to actually go more in detail with AI, right? To have intimate conversations, for her to actually personally walk you through a lot of these resources and really get you set up your AI agent, set up your AI advisory board. Like some of y'all don't even understand what this is. Like y'all, like Sabri, like what is an AI advisory board? Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody can set up these things, but we have to know exactly how to do it. We need the mentorship. Let's put a number in the chat. Let's be real. Let's be specific. They said 5,000. What else? 5,000. Definitely more than that. Definitely more than that. Definitely more than that. All right. So this is what we've been able to do, and I want y'all to get your cards ready because we're about to drop this opportunity, but we are only opening up 15 spots. And the reason why we only can do 15 is because it's only one Kiana, and really she's the expert. I'm the expert on business bond, but when it comes to AI, don't call me. Call Kiana. I'm just being honest, y'all. You know what I mean? Don't call me. I would tell you go to Kiana. I would just be out, and there's only one Kiana, right? So we only have availability for 15 spots, and tonight we're gonna give you an opportunity to join us for the next 4 weeks, and it's not an investment of $5,000. It's not an investment of $10,000. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? I hope y'all ready for this, right? 15 spots. It's only an investment of 997, and I'm talking about $997 one-time payment, one-time investment in yourself right now to spend the next 4 weeks with myself and Kiana. And what I'm gonna do when we drop this link for the first five people, what I want to personally do, I want to personally do a strategy call with you myself, right? I want to actually build with you personally and show you my AI advisory board, right? Show you how I've been able to build it out. I want to do that for you, right? And I'm also going to give you my self-storage course. And that's going to be lifetime access only for the first five people. So for 997 to get on the phone with Mogul, like, listen, that's just a still on his own. Because I don't do one-on-ones. I'm gonna just be real, like, my time too valuable. Can I be honest with you? I'm at a mastermind right now in Seattle. Let me know in the chat how much you think I paid to be in a mastermind. Let me know what you think. What you think I paid to be in a mastermind, right? Of other seven-figure self-storage investors. Everybody's a self-storage millionaire. Everybody's a self-storage millionaire, right? Everybody. And this is the crazy part. I couldn't pay to get into the mastermind. There was no price tag on the mastermind. That's why I want y'all to understand that. When you go up to another level, I had to invest $100,000 into an actual deal. So in order to be a part of this room, it's not about investing to actually pay somebody. At this level, you have to have the money and resources to say, look, I'm in on this opportunity. I'm in on this fund. I'm in on this movement, $100,000. Y'all understand? So what you're getting right now is somebody that just paid $100,000 to get in a room, stay in a room. You now have an opportunity to be able to leverage all of what I just invested for only $1,000. Does that make sense? Like if somebody told me, look, I'm gonna give you $1,000 and you just paid 100, like, okay, that's a discount, super discount. So that's what I want to do. Who ready for me to drop the link? Type drop the link in the chat. If you ready for me to drop the link, type drop the link in the chat. And look, Q, I was in this room yesterday, today. One of the other partners that's in the room, he like, yeah, he just raised $70 million over the last 7 days. $70 million.
Dang.
$70 million, talking like it's regular. Yeah, I just raised $70 million and we closing on a $150 million portfolio. But guess what? They're utilizing AI to be able to fast track that process. They're utilizing AI to be able to build relationships with a lot of investors. They're utilizing AI to be able to automate the communication with investors. It's a whole other ball game. Do y'all understand what I'm putting down? So team, let's get that link. Let's get that link. Let's get that click. I think they ready, team. I think they ready, team. They said drop it. Drop it. 997. Q. Hold on. Before we drop that link real quick, Q, you got anything you want to get him real quick? Anything you want to do?
Listen, the offer itself is super powerful. And I don't think, did we talk about the fast action?
Nah.
We didn't talk about the fast action bonuses.
Nah.
We did. So because like
hold on, nah. We just put it we'll hold that. Let's just drop the link. Let's just drop the link real quick. Let's just drop the link. I want to see who really serious. Team, can y'all drop the link in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the link, 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 team. Let's go. Let's go. The link is in the chat right now. Once you lock in your spot, type I'm in so we can shout you out, show you some love. What we gave you alone was 10 times what 997 is, right? Just 10 times that. And Kiana got something more powerful to give y'all. So while that link is in the chat, right, and y'all locking in your spot for 997, or I believe you could do Sezzle, you could do Zip, and you could pay like 4 payments of 200 and something bucks. I don't even know what the number is. I think it's like, let's see, let's go in here and see. Let's see. So you can actually pay 4 payments of $250. So either you're gonna do 997 in full. So like if you like me, I'm paying it off. I deal with the rest. I commit down, figure out the rest later. But some of y'all is like, all right, I kind of want to leverage. You can do Sezzle, you can do Zip, and you can do 4 payments of $250. So yeah, Q, what you got for them, Q? What you got for them?
Oh, the fast action?
Yeah, fast
Oh
action.
no, because 997 is a steal. Listen, what I want to say is like this information is so powerful. I saw the chat and like if you're able to learn how to utilize these things, like there's like what you just said about raising capital, like 70, like you could do, the sky is the limit. Like the sky is the limit. But what I wanted to do is because I know a lot of people, some people I know here, some people are new to me for the first time. A lot of people always ask me about my digital services and different things like that, and helping them to build out, some different things for their business. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to give only 3 people, the opportunity for me to give them a done for you digital product for your business, a done for you ebook that's going to be based on your knowledge base. We're going to build it out. I'm going to get with you. We're going to make sure that it's the best, because y'all know I only operate from the best. I'm only going to do that for 3 people because my time is valuable. I'm booked. I'm busy, seriously, when it comes to utilizing this AI and doing all of these different things. But I want to do that for certain individuals who are serious and they're about taking action. And another thing that I'm going to do is, y'all saw how we talked about those agents and how those agents can do different things for you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to get on a call with you. And it's going to be only for the 3 people. It's just going to be me and 3 other people. That's it. I'm serious. Just me and 3 other people. And I'm going to really show you how to build out your AI agent to actually do work for you. So we're going to go inside and we're going to take a deep dive inside of ChatGPT. And I'm going to show you all the things that the AI agent could do. So if you needed to check your email, all the connectors that's inside of there, I'm going to show them how they can actually have agents working for them in the background.
This is crazy.
And that's gonna paid plan, y'all. I want y'all to know, y'all gotta have the paid plan, $20 a month, but it's so worth it. If ChatGPT could just schedule your calls for you, if it could set up emails for you, if it could do those different things that we talked about, scrape listings and leads for you while you just go out to the store, it's working for you. How much would that be worth to you? Because I want people to really understand what's happening here. Like a $20 tool is able to actually work for me if I set it up while I go do things. Like there's no price on that. you get what I'm saying? Like there's no price on that. Like I'm just literally giving it the information.
And it was crazy as this, Q. I'm just really thinking about like 997. I think like we giving it away at this point.
We are, because we all about helping, giving back to the community.
We about helping, but more importantly, I'm gonna say this, and y'all know, those of you that's mailbox millionaires, right? We want to partner with you at the highest level, and we know I'm in the room like these last 3 days. I'm the only one in the room that look like me, that come from where I'm telling y'all what it is. And all the wealthy people at the top are collaborating. All the wealthy people. Do you know, for a full day, we just talked about AI, just for day one, AI only. And what I want everybody to understand is, in order for us to go and buy $100 million worth of self-storage, buy $100 million worth of businesses, 200 million, I can't do it alone. Kiana can't do it by herself. We can't do it, just us two, right? I need Kiana because I can't be the one that's overly focused on AI. I'm a visionary, but I need to have the right person on my team that's going to be the expert, and they're going to make sure AI is dialed in. So now we get together, and that's how we go out there and we acquire more. That's how we do more. That's how we become more faster, more effective in less time. So a 997 is really you just investing in yourself for us to say and see that you serious. Because if you can't invest 997 in yourself to get this type of value, then you truly don't want to build up. You truly want to stay in the same spot. And with AI and ChatGPT and everything that's around us right now, you have to look at it one of two ways, right? One, I hear a lot of people that be like, "Yo, Q," they be like, "Oh, AI is we losing all the jobs because of AI, and they don't like AI. They got this negative lack mindset." And it's like, no, you could actually create more income for yourself if you master AI, right? You can actually grow your business. It can actually work for you. So it's all about how do we look at it? Do we look at it from a lack mindset or an abundance mindset? So we want to partner with you at the highest level. We want to get you to that next level with us where you can come in. Look, and I'm gonna talk about Kiana real quick and drop in the chat so we can shout you out. We're gonna bring up the top three people that move with fast. We're gonna bring you up and shout you out. But I want to talk about Kiana. Kiana, you joined Mailbox Millionaire Academy. I believe it was January of 2022,
Three.
23.
I think
Yeah,
so.
so you went through the boot camp in January 2023. So it's now 2025, right? So you're talking about 2 years, a little over 2 years that Kiana has been a mentee and now a coach, right? So she invested at that point, I think was 15,000. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. I know she
Yeah.
probably mad, like what? But Kiana invested.
And I paid it in full.
Oh yeah, in full. That's a big fact, right? You invested $15,000, but it's like pick up. I want you to follow me and where I'm going with this, right? She invested $15,000 to join the Mailbox Millionaire Academy. When she joined the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, she actually became a partner and owner in a portfolio that we purchased. So not only is she now an owner, right, an investor, and she get quarterly payments and passive income and dividends, she's also been able to say, okay, let me carve out a lane. Because look, I don't need to be the one that's all, okay, I'm buying all the self-storage business. Yes, I know about it, but let me find a lane. And she took AI, she took digital products, she took that and focused on it. And now we've been able to partner. So she's going to help us grow this now. So she go from being a mentee to now a coach and a partner. Do y'all understand? So when I say the investment of 997 is because I just want to see if you serious and not curious, the proof is here. The proof is here. I partner with the people that invest. I work directly with the people that invest. I bring you up, but you have to do the work. Somebody type work in the chat. You have to do the work. We could put you in a car, but you got to drive it. Like we could put you in it, but you have to hit the gas. Y'all with me? So we putting you in this room right now for only $997 for the next 4 weeks. And I'm going to do this, Q. I'm going to do this, Q. Nah, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know. I might be doing too much. I'm going to just chill. Let me just chill. You know how I get. I start getting all worked up. And all that. Yeah. This stuff doing like life changing. And I got so. Can I be real with y'all? If I could be real, somebody type be real in the chat. If I could be real. Q, you know how I get, Q. Sorry, you shouldn't have pulled me up here, Q. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Look, I got to be real with y'all, right? I don't know if you ever been to a conference before and you ever got motivated. Like, who ever been to a conference and you seen what's going on stage and you seen what's happening and you seen so much success and you got motivated? Like, has that ever happened to y'all? Anybody that get in the room and you see all the opportunities, you like, wow, this is great. I know I can do it. But have you ever had a moment where like 5 minutes after you thought about all the success and you realized what it was going to take, and then you start to think about your resources and the people around you and you say, nah, that ain't going to be me? Have that ever happened to you? I know it happened. I'm just be honest. That happened to me multiple times where I go into an environment, I get inspired. I'm like, yes, I'm going to go do this. And then I start to think about what does it take for me to get there? And then I think about all of the things that's required. I don't have the right people in my corner. I don't have these resources. And I'll be like, oh man, all right. Wishful thinking. And then I get back into it really quick. When I was in this room over the last 3 days, I was excited about being able to go out there and take everything that we do to the highest level. Because we already leverage group economics. We understand these type of business principles. But when the guy got up there and said he raised $70 million over the last 7 days, he like, yeah, I got billionaire friends. And I'm like, all right. Yeah, I said, all right. But why can't we do that? What makes us different? And I know what it is. I know exactly what makes us different. We have fear. Somebody type fear in the chat if you have fear of being successful. Like, we say we want to be successful, but the truth is a lot of us scared to be successful. A lot of us don't want to have the pressure of you signing on a dotted line for a $5 million loan, for a $10 million loan. Some of us scared to sign on a payment plan with a firm for $1,000. How do you expect to sign on for a $50 million acquisition? Let's be real here. Because we have this mindset, this lack mindset, because I never seen nobody else do it, then I don't think it's possible. Y'all with me? So when I'm seeing this stuff and then I bring it back to my community and then we actually start to give pushback or we say, no, I can't afford it. There's no such thing as I can't afford it. Not 997, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because if we go through our bank statements and we audit our financials, we're spending $997 on DoorDash, Uber Eats, Starbucks, whatever subscriptions. Well, you need to cut it off and make a sacrifice. You know what, another thing that was like crazy, Q? I was in a room and nobody talks about mindset. It's just like a given. Nobody talking about, hey, you got to get up and work. Hey, you gotta believe. Right? What are we talking about? Did you do it or not? You disciplined or not? Are you out? We don't need to have that discussion because the mind is already made up. And the most powerful thing in the world is a made up mind. When we know we make up our mind to do something, nobody could talk us out of it. Type me in the chat if that's you. If you know you made up your mind about something, like, nobody can talk you out of it. Let's just be real here. Have we truly made up our mind to do whatever it takes for however long it takes to break the curse of poverty? Have we truly made up our minds to be able to commit to the process, not knowing how long it's going to take, but we are committed to the transformation? Have we done that? Because when we make that commitment and we make up our mind, nobody can talk you out of your dreams. Nobody could get in front of you and say, oh, 997, it don't make sense. You can't even talk yourself out of it. Some of us on this call right now have the 997 and you trying to come up with reasons on why you shouldn't do it. Can we be honest with it? Can we be honest? Be family. I'm being real with y'all. I'm being real with. Let's talk about it. Some of us are looking for the reasons on why we shouldn't do it, instead of looking for the reasons on why we should be doing this. Kiana invested in herself multiple times. And not just in mentorship with me, she invested in her own mentorship, which is why she even has mastered these AI strategies. She didn't go on Google and YouTube University and just sit with that. No, I need the expert to give me a proven blueprint, and I'm still going to go out and connect the dots and then take my experience, put it all together. That's how I become great.
Yep.
So I'm going to drop this link one more time. And I don't even know how many spots, if we got spots left, because I'm on a roll right now because I'm super hyped up. I'm super excited. But right now, AI is in front of us and we have an opportunity to have a superpower. At some point, everybody's going to be on AI in a couple years, and then everybody's going to be pretty much on the same playing field. Like, just think about it, right? So, but you have an opportunity to get ahead of everybody. And if you get on it now and everybody wait to 5-6 years from now, you'll be light years ahead. Speed. Wealth is about speed. Who gets to it first? Who stays down in the process the longest? So let's bring up a few people before we close this up that locked in a spot. All right. Type Amen one more time, y'all. For real. My bad, Q. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen, that's facts though. Like what you said, I invested here multiple times. Invested into learning AI, like, because we talk about speed. Like, I need the information now, like, I need to know what it is. I missed out on Bitcoin. I missed out on that 2008 housing crash, but I'm not missing out on this $10 trillion wealth or on this AI revolution. And that's why we want to bring everybody, like what you just said, like partnership. Like, because there's no reason why we should not have wealth in 2025. There's just no reason.
Listen, let's do this, Q. Let's bring up a few people that tapped in, and let's let them share why they decided to do it, why it was a no-brainer. Let's get it. We got Takia. Oh, let's go, Takia. What's up? Let's bring up Takia. Let's bring up Takia. She's a mailbox millionaire. She already know how we do. But I want to bring you up, Takia, real quick. Let us know what made you make that decision. Be like, I'm in. I don't even need to talk about it. Look, drop the link 997. What are we talking about? What made you make that decision?
I am a fiend for the MMA knowledge, and I agree. I'm older, and I'm a little bit behind on technology, and I got to get in on the ground of it. For me to get it, I got to get right in on the ground of it. So this is exciting. Like, it's blowing my mind. I'm an insurance agent, so open enrollment this could be a game changer for my business. It really can. So I'm excited about it. And yes, I dropped that card that I'm trying to pay off to get out of debt so I could get in that storage business. But I had to drop that 9 on it right quick. I had to drop that down right quick.
You made the right decision, and I'm proud of you. You already know this is home already, right? Your
Yes.
family, you know what we do, and you're gonna get that investment back because
10 times fold.
And it's because you are going to show up and do the work, and we're going to support you.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for you. You already know I'm excited for you and what we're going to be able to do. And what we sharing now is just, I couldn't even go in detail as far as what it really is going to be. Like, honestly, I'm not even doing it justice right now, but when we get started, it's going to be a game changer.
If you do this, I'm coming. Just say, come here.
And then
come here.
And I want to
come
and
here.
I want to add one thing, because she said something so important. When you said, I want to learn this for my business, and what I'm doing, open enrollment. What I want to say is, like, getting your investment back, like you said, is a no-brainer. There are people out here right now that will pay you 10 times what you invested into this program just to teach them exactly what it is that I'm showing you how to do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you go online and you search right now, go on LinkedIn, I'm not even playing. Like, AI literacy is the #1 thing people are spending money on right now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from everywhere. So if you learn how to do this, they're paying you $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to do this for 1 hour. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you're gonna get. So when we talk about $997, that's just this. That's just not. That's just nothing.
It ain't what it costs you; is what it's gonna make you.
It is. That's it.
She's talking that talk.
We appreciate you locking in for sure.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
We're excited. We're gonna hit the ground running. We appreciate you. Everybody show Takia some love. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Who else? Who else? Let's bring up Wendy. Let's bring up Wendy. Wendy. What's up, Wendy? What's up, Wendy? What's up? What made you make a decision and locked in with us? Talk to us.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Loud and clear.
I dabble a little in stocks. My field is early childhood education, which encompasses everything and everybody, families. So my goal in life is to make sure people get the cutting edge of everything that's out to bring you ahead in life. And AI is where it's at. I've invested in Palantir, NVIDIA. So I'm always looking for the next thing that brings us to that next level. Of course, it's intimidating, and it's really intimidating when you're the only one in your family that's looking to do the next big thing to get you where you need to be, because nobody has that type of energy or that knowledge to say, let's do it. So I used to be like, okay, like when Google came out years ago, it was like the stock was like $80 or something like that. And we got investors, and I actually talked myself out of it because nobody cared. They was like, oh, okay. So it's scary out here when you're the only one in your circle is trying to get to the next level, and then everybody's concerned about paying for these t-shirts. Let's get this right quick. Let's get no, you got to save your money so you can leverage it. I just got some money, so I want to put it to use because I lost it last time because I was the only one trying to get to the next level. Everybody has something to bring to the table, and none of them are in my life like that right now. It's just
Mm,
me back to doing it again. And I feel bad because I feel like it's a lonely world out here when you're trying to get to another place in life and nobody understands or believes in what you're doing. It's very lonely. Oh, you're just trying to control everything and do no, I don't want to control nothing. I want us all to get there together. But you got to get there first. So when they see that you're doing what you need to do, then you make a believer about you make the unbelievers a believer, but you have to do it first. So this is where I'm at right now. I want to learn this AI because I'm an information geek. I'm a
mm,
research geek. I love to build business plans. I love to research grants. I'm ready to get this money, this money. Okay, let's
Right.
get it.
Let's
let's
go.
go, Wendy. Talking that
Let's
talk. I
get
like
it.
the energy. Where you from?
Let's
Where you from?
get it. Detroit.
Oh, you from Detroit?
We grind out here. We
I'm feeling
grind
that
over
energy.
here.
That's what I'm talking about, Wendy. I appreciate you. I'm excited. Welcome to the family. And you said a few things that was powerful, but I want everybody to type Yana in the chat. Yana means you are not alone, right? That's how we're thinking Mailbox Media Academy. If you feel like Wendy is not alone when it comes to being the only person in your circle that is striving to do something better, and then you don't have anybody to share with, right? They put their fears and the pains on you. They try to talk you out of your dreams. They try to tell you it ain't gonna work. Then you start to second guess yourself, and now you think you start going down this path, right? That's why environment is everything,
Paying
right?
people to keep quiet. I was like, let me pay this month right quick. So I'm trying to buy this house. I'm like, no, let me wait a minute because I want to leverage myself so that if I do buy, I got another set of money coming in. I'm really trying to be patient and not just spend because that's what poor people do. As soon as they get some money, they spend it on all the things they think they never had. I'm trying to get to a whole nother level. That's why I'm riding y'all hard like this because I really want to be in a place where I'm patient and I use my money the right way because I lost some money last time investing in the wrong people. So I'm really trying to do it the right way this time. God gave me another chance.
Yeah,
So let's get it.
let's get it.
Let's
Appreciate
go.
you.
I'm
Everybody
ready.
should
Listen,
raise
y'all,
it
and
up.
I got an 8-year old. We gotta get it, okay?
We got
Listen,
you.
we got them. We got it.
And Kiana is the best person. I like. She really cares. She's gonna go above and beyond. And again, I don't even do it justice. Like you, I just want you to get that experience for yourself. But I want to share this really, really quick. I want to talk about missed opportunities. Right. I want to talk about missed opportunities because you know, poor stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. That's a poor mindset. Poor is not about financials. To be honest with you, you could be an entrepreneur and be up today, down tomorrow. That's how it go. Right? As an entrepreneur, you truly don't have money because you're always putting it back out, investing. So when my family called me, I didn't got it. It's back out. I made 100,000 back out. Yeah, I say I ain't got it. That's just how it go. You got to keep rolling. So poor is really a mindset. When we see something of value, we pass over the opportunity because we are thinking about how it can't, oh, I can't do this, right? Or we thinking about it the wrong way. And you talked about Google, Wendy. I remember back when I was in college and my professor, she told me to invest in this company that was about to go public. That company was Facebook. This was back in 2012 or something like that. I the young me, I had $500. I got paid on a Friday. I was working a little part-time job. I had to make a decision. Do I go and spend this money on this stock or do I go in here and buy Louis Gucci Prada and be fly for the weekend? I went in to get fly for the weekend. That's what I did. I ain't know no better. You know what I'm saying? But I missed the opportunity to invest in Facebook and somebody was telling me to do it years ago. And then fast forward, somebody else that was actually in class, he ended up posting his portfolio over $1 million, and a lot of it is in Facebook because he decided to follow the blueprint. So a lot of times we don't understand it. Somebody's telling us what to do, but if we knew what to do already, we would already be doing it. So it's not for us to understand. If you understand, then that's a problem. So you want to get mentorship and get the environment to help you do the things and encourage you to do the things when you don't understand it. Because I'm mad about that. I'm mad about that. But all right, let's keep rolling. Let's bring up one more person. Let's bring up one more person in. Wendy and Takia are top five. I don't know if you one or two or three, but I know y'all top five, so y'all gonna be able to get these bonuses with us for sure. Team, let's bring up let's see, Kevin. Where's Kevin at? Where's Kevin at? Kevin, is that legendary Kev? Is Kevin legendary Kev? I think that's legendary Kev. Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
that's legendary Kev.
Oh yeah, that's legendary. Oh, he
What's
a legend.
up?
He a
Put
legend.
on mute.
You already know it's me. You already know.
What's up?
You asking who's Kev? Who's Kev? You know it's me.
My
Yeah,
bad, my bad.
I
My bad.
couldn't waste no time. Since I joined this mentorship, every day it's been nonstop, nonstop. Game after game, gym after gym, coach after coach. It's no brainer for whatever y'all about to put out now. I had to get in. So I just said, how much? 99. All right, get the card. You told us how to get all these cards. We got a lot of money here. Everybody got money here. So just take a card and put it on there and worry about the rest later. That's all I did. I had to get in.
That's
Had to
it.
get in. It's too much game in this mentorship. I've been in like 15, 20 mentorships, but this is the best one out of all of them. And I don't know how much I could say that to everybody I talk to. So I just like, I got to do it. That's it. I don't know what else to say. Everybody should lock in. Lock in.
Let's go. That's my bro.
Get
So
it.
like for first, I'm proud of you, bro. 1000%. And I want to thank you for just reinvesting, right? Not getting comfortable because a lot of people they invest once and then they just sit on that. And my mentor told me a long time ago, never let what you do know stop you from getting what you don't know. Right? We want to be continuous learning. So that's what you're showing. And you could tell here, Mailbox Man Day, he said, yo, we all getting money over here. What we talk about? Pass which card I want to use. You know what I'm saying? That's
Exactly.
the type of energy.
Exactly.
Brooklyn in the building. Let's go. Everybody show Kev some love in the chat. My God, legendary Kev. Appreciate you.
No doubt.
Q, how you feeling, Q?
I'm feeling good. I see a lot of people keep asking about that replay.
Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. The replay is going to be available, but only for the people that actually lock in. So is what it is. If you locked in, we're going to get you the replay, even though you ain't going to need the replay because you're going to be tapped in. But the truth is this. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, no replays. Like, we got to be in or out. That's it. We want to be playing the fence. We want to be lukewarm. We want you in or you out. Ain't no replay. You got the game. Make the decision. It's $9.97. I'll be honest with y'all. People charging 15, 20, 30,000 for this. It's $9.97. Nothing else to talk about. I don't even want to go down there, and I don't even want to get there. Like I don't want to go there. I'm just being honest with you. All right. Let's bring up one more person. Let's bring up one more person. Team, drop the link in the chat. Drop the link in the chat one more time. And again, you could do a payment plan on Sezzle, on Zip. I think it's like $250 in 4 payments, interest free too. Interest free payments, which is again a no brainer. A no brainer. And what I'm gonna do, I said I'm gonna give you my self storage course, right? But I'm excited to really teach out a new game. Like this, my AI advisory board is a game changer. That alone is the 997. I'm gonna show y'all. Like I'm literally imagine it cute. Like I don't want to go in detail. I'm not gonna go in detail. And pull me back. Pull me back if I go too far, Q. But just imagine if you are able to have your mentor me in your pocket wherever you go. Imagine we set it up to where we're able to build out your version of AI, leveraging me and my information and what I would tell you to do and the things that I got going on and my habits and my resources, and you able to download that and have me in your pocket. So whenever you want to, let me ask Mogul. That's a different conversation, y'all. That's a different conversation. All right.
Yeah, that's that's it right there though. I see where you're going with that.
That ain't like chill. We're not gonna go that far, but I'm saying that like that is the level of AI that we really want to understand. That's just really one part of it, right? So let's bring up one more person. Now you're gonna know it's not a clone because you're gonna have both. You're gonna have both. You're gonna have AI mogul and then you got the real mogul. Sometimes you're gonna have to, fight it out. Yeah, I might have to slap AI up, bring it back on board. But we'll do that. Let's bring up one more person. Who else is in? Type I'm in the chat. type I'm in the chat. I think we actually filled up all our spots. Let me see. Team, let me know. Send me a message, team, if we hit all our spots. Let me know. Let me bring up one more person that's in. Uh, let's go. Let's see who else. Who's on here with their camera on? Tori, what up, bro? Let's bring Tori up. Let's bring Tori up. What's up, bro? What's up? Listen, what made you tap in with us and lock in your spot, bro? Talk to us.
What's good, bro? And I appreciate this game, bro. But you guys are fire. It's way too much game to be giving out, man. Just let it slide by. I know. I'm mad because I had to go run and grab my car. Y'all was counting down. I was a little late. I think I probably made 5 or 6. But it's all good. Me and my queen, we tag team together. She's an AI geek, and she was like, "Oh, that's good. That's good." You know, while Q was already going over it. So I was like, "Yeah, we need to go on a tag team, but both our heads together and learn as much as we possibly can." Because we're trying to. I just see how this can really do. I love to do a bunch of tax deeds. So this thing right here, like an AI to kind of just filter out. You know what I'm saying? What I'm looking for these deeds, without me understanding it. Now I can hit multiple counties. You know what I'm saying? It's all at once type deal. So I got some ideas that be ran on here the way keep it putting together. So I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to learn this. So yeah, man, you guys, I'm like the third mentorship I got for you guys. So man, you always come to the game. You always over deliver. People ain't caught that yet. They need to catch that. You guys always over deliver. Way more than so. I'm like, do you forget I'm still in here? I be kind of feeling that way sometimes because I'm steady getting game. You know what I'm saying from the original veteran. So I don't know what. Hey, man, if you, oh, it's up to you, man. So, but it's too much value here, so just let it go. I'm just appreciate you guys, man. Low. I was ready to throw 5 at it, so I'm just glad. I'm glad that you guys are ready to give it to us. So I appreciate you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. We
Appreciate
appreciate
you.
you.
Appreciate you, bro. And I want to shout Tori out because Tori's in our playmakers, our funded mentorship, and he's been crushing it, getting clients funded, growing his funding company. And it's gonna be dope because Q is gonna show you. And yes, it's an AI business buying mentorship, but AI is transferable to whatever industry you're in. So Q is going to be able to show you whether you in funding, right? How to actually leverage it to grow your funding agency, whether it's insurance like Takia, whatever you taxes, it don't matter. We're going to show you how to leverage it and really make it transferable so that it works for you, right? And it will work unless you work. So Q, I'm gonna pass it to you. If you got any words before we close out. I know I came in here and kind of you shook up the room, but sometimes we gotta shake them up, grab them by the neck. Stop playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. We know what we need to do.
Oh,
Talk that
wait.
Q.
It's some other bonuses though. I think we missed.
What we missing? Cause you know me, my head hurt.
Yeah,
I'm missing.
so it is a few bonuses that we missed. So let me just go over that real quick. So you also get like what Ramel said, you said something so powerful that AI is transferable in any business. So when you learn the skill and you learn how to do it, you could transfer this to anything that you do. So that's why we opened up in our preface. This is if you have a skill set, then you need to learn how to integrate AI into that skill set. So we also have a university, a private mastermind called Digital Millionaire University that I run with Jasmine as well. And we're going to invite you. So you don't get one, you get two on Wednesdays at 8 as well, where we're going to be breaking down some other stuff. And we're going to be talking about becoming brandable with your skill via YouTube as well. And then they also get the Mogul Elite Club. You forgot about that.
Oh, I forgot. Do you see? I went off, yeah, went off the grid. You know what I'm saying? Swerving around. So this is what we're gonna do. Um, I'm rethinking it now. I don't know if I want to go that. Look, so this is what we're gonna do. Those of you that do lock in, you know, before we jump off this call, which is in about 3 minutes, I'm gonna make it available for you to join the Mogul Elite Club if you are not in the Mogul Elite Club already. You'll be able to join the Mogul Elite Club, and it will be a 30-day pass, right? So for the first 30 days, you'll get complimentary, right? And this is in addition to the 4-week mentorship. The Mogul Elite Club is a plethora of resources from business structure to funding, the credit repair, debt elimination, you name it. It's just so much. But this is the real bonus, right? After the 30-day free trial, the Mogul Elite Club is typically $97 a month. All right? You follow me? Mogul Elite Club is typically $97 a month. After the 30-day trial, your membership fee will only be $10 per month for lifetime.
No. What? Wow.
That's only if you lock in right now. So 30 days free, $10 per month after that, lifetime. It's a no-brainer. Are y'all with me? I was like, I was pulling it back. I said, I don't know if I want to go that far. But
Right. They said lifetime? Did
lifetime,
you say lifetime?
lifetime, lifetime. Lifetime. So $10 per month after the free day. I mean, after the free 30 days. So you got the 4-week mentorship with us. And then we want you to stay inside the Mogul Elite Club. Kiana is still a coach in the Mogul Elite Club. She does teach in the digital products. It's not super in detail as far as the AI portion that you're going to get in the mentorship, but you're still going to be able to get that support and be able to stay close with her inside the Mogul Elite Club and all the other resources that we got. So legendary cash, I'm in more classes than college. Listen, that's a fact. Educate, the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you learn, the more you earn. So those are the bonuses right there. So first 5 people are gonna get a one-on-one strategy call with me. We're gonna jump on, we're gonna build. Q said that 3 people, first 3 people, she's gonna personally do a done for you digital product, get on with you, help you set it out. Yes, you have to give her information and resources to build it out. Like, she's not Miss Cleo. She can't magically try to put it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give her the stuff that she need, and then she gonna build out a done for you digital product. Part of the mentorship, I'm gonna teach you some marketing strategies around how to actually make your first $5,000 with your digital products, because you could actually do a pre-sale. That's a whole other conversation. I don't want to go there, but look, I'm gonna show y'all in the mentorship. Once she sets you up with your done for you digital product, the first 3 people that locked in, right? Then you're gonna get the bonus. Oh, DMU, like you just talked about, which you got Jasmine Ruby, you got Kiana, and they gonna show you the whole YouTube and how to master that, how to damn, this is too much. I should have been sent down. Now I
It
feel
is
like
too
I got
much.
robbed. I got
It is
robbed with
too
no
much.
gun. There wasn't even that gun point.
It is a lot.
Oh, this is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna get my self-storage course as well. That's gonna be lifetime access for you to be able to go through that. But you're gonna get the live trainings that we're gonna be getting into as part of the curriculum for the 4-week mentorship. And did I cover everything else, Q? Because
Yeah. And listen, that self-storage course taught me everything I know. I'm telling y'all, listen,
yeah.
everything I know, like that we talking about today. So it's not like I just want to really explain that to, like, it's nothing magical. Like, I literally went through what Ramel taught me and I applied it. And when AI came out, I just said, I need to marry these 2 things together. And I was just like, okay, let's make it happen. And I learned everything that I could learn about AI for businesses and just to teach people while it's here. So I just want to say, like, that alone is just that's what we talked about, the investment, 15,000 plus. That alone.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just this
Yeah,
is just too much.
let's move on before I change my mind at this point. Yeah,
Yeah, this is too much.
let's just close this thing out really quick. But again, before we close, I want to just appreciate you, show gratitude, and I'm how proud I am of you, Kiana, personally, because you are a representation of what it looks like when you invest in yourself, but not just monetarily. I'm talking about putting in the time, right? Being able to really stay disciplined and then go above and beyond to find more resources and sharpen your skill set and then bring it back. And now we are, partnering together. And look, me and Kiana doing this summit together. We're gonna be doing a lot more things together. And I want you to know, if you stay close to the fire, you do the work, and you master skills and strategies, and we partner, we see success in it, we can get to that level. I want to see you on this stage, right? I want to see you on the Zoom call, because guess what? There's people out there that are waiting to hear from you. It may not connect with them when Mogul said, but it's going to connect with them when Takia said, right? It's going to connect with them when Wendy said. It may connect with them when Legendary Kev. Like, we all have gifts. God gave all of us a gift. The problem is, we focused on everybody else and what they got going on that we miss out on what we have deep down inside of us. So instead of looking at what everybody else got going on, we should be figuring out, how do I bring the best out of what God has given me? That's the best way to be grateful. Once I figured out my gift, it was game time. And my gift is to be able to go out there and help as many people as possible. That's really why I do this. And I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all. And we're gonna teach more of this in the mentorship. But those of you that understand business, those of you that's CEOs, it costs us money to put together this free event. We spend money to put this together. You talking about the advertising cost, the operational cost, the team to actually fulfill. We're actually going in the negative for this mentorship. We actually go negative. I'm just being honest with y'all. But where we're going to go positive is when we see more success and more wins, and now we're able to do what me and Kiana is doing today. When we come in together and we actually master these strategies and then consult on a higher level. So just imagine, right, what Kiana is doing right now, not only with me, because she's consulting me, a 7-figure business owner, but multiple 7-figure business owners. You do this, guess what? You can now add another bag to your portfolio by helping other people and leveraging AI and consulting them. It's so many things that we can do. But I'm gonna stop here, Q, for real, because I keep saying I'm gonna stop, but
I should see a few. Somebody said that I'm just wondering, are the spots full? Because they said the page is not working. Like, it's not working for them.
Might be full. It might be full. I'm waiting for the T to get back to me. Is it full or not? Yeah, you know I'm saying. I think we. Let me see.
I just got a message, and then I see some people are asking, is this going to be another opportunity to join?
No. I'm sorry. This is it. We starting hitting the ground running next week. So those of you that lock in, you're gonna get access to your syllabus. You can get all the resources. We starting next week. It's not 2-3 weeks. No, we start next week, and we want you to start from beginning to end. And this is really it. And if me and Kiana do this again, it won't be this price, right? This is exclusively, new. Unfortunately, and we did hit all the spots actually. Team, so can we do something and add some more spots, team, real quick, or like figure out what we need to do with the page? Let's do 5 more spots. Let's do 5 more spots, team. 5 more spots. Dang, y'all wasn't playing. Y'all was serious. Y'all was serious, not curious. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So let me give it 2 minutes. Team, let's see. All right, so yeah, we're gonna redrop a new link, but for the 5 people, these are the 5 people, first 5 people. All right, Wendy is number 1. Shout out to Wendy. Let's go, Wendy. So we're gonna build. Takia, shout out to you. You already know it's my dog. It's my people. Yeah. All right. Legendary Cat, my bro. There we go. Jermaine, shout out to Jermaine. Where you at, Jermaine? I didn't even get to bring Jermaine up. Jermaine jumped off. Oh no, he on here. I see you, Jermaine. There you go. And then Tori, you made it. You first 5. You're not first 3. Kiana said first 3. I don't know if I'll let you sleep on the queue. Figure out if you want to do some adjustments. Sleep. Don't make the decision now. Just sleep on it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But anyway, team, drop the link, team. Yes. Does this teach? Somebody said, does this teach how to acquire and invest in storage? Yes. So it's a 4-week mentorship. You're gonna have the first 3 weeks is gonna be AI specifically. All the strategies around it with Kiana. Some bonus, like we said, you want to learn, some YouTube stuff with Jasmine Ruby. But a lot of it's going to be AI and how it applies to self-storage. And then I'm going to come in on that 4th week, and we're going to go in detail into self-storage, right? So how to find these deals, how to evaluate them from my perspective, how to scale them. We're going to go into the weeds of it. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting AI and self-storage business acquisition together, 4-week. And anybody that's been a part of any of our programs, we hit the ground running fast, and we moving fast. We not moving slow. You got to stay on every call. Listen, you miss one class, you might, you feel you're behind. You know what I'm saying? You blink, you're done. Stay on, and we're hitting the ground running. All right. All right, Q. I'm done, Q. I gotta go. I got stuff I got to do. Yeah.
Hey.
Is it possible for one of us who are not one of the 5 but 15 to get one-on-one? They shooting a shot.
Unfortunately, no. But you still get the other bonuses. You know, you
Yeah.
still get the Mogul Elite Club. You still get the DMU resources and stuff like that. But you won't get the one-on-one with me, and you won't get the done for you digital product. That's only for the people that's moving with speed. And we gotta incentivize that. All right, y'all. With that being said, let's close out strong. We're gonna unmute everybody. We're gonna make some noise. We hope that this was valuable for you. Again, let's show Kiana a lot of love. This is our first. She's done webinars before, but in this capacity, this is like a big deal for both of us. So I really want y'all to give her that love, give her that support, give her that encouragement, because your time will come. We're gonna see you there. Your time gonna come. So again, let's go. Let's make some noise. Let's go!
Let's
All
go.
right,
Great
awesome.
job,
All right,
Kiana.
Thanks,
Kiana.
Let's
Queen.
go.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
go.
Super
Thank
excited.
Go
you.
Thank
Q.
Oh,
Get
for
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Awesome,
you.
awesome,
Look at
awesome,
that.
awesome.
Oh, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I see ya. I'm
Doing it too.
excited. I can't wait.
Cash. I
Appreciate you,
love you,
Queen.
Yes.
Cash.
Keep
I
We
love
going.
locked
you,
in. We
Cash.
locked
I
in,
love
girl.
you,
Need
Cash.
you.
Locked
Kind of
in.
locked
Let's
in.
go.
Let's
Locked
go.
We
in.
love you, girl.
Let's go.
Yes, you did
Lock
amazing,
in.
Queen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Awesome stuff.
Queen Q.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes.
Cash in the
Appreciate
building.
you, girl.
Cash in the
Always
building.
put it
Still
down.
Yes.
90,
Yes,
still
In the
yes.
90.
Making that
building.
chicken well,
Hey.
man.
You already know that's
Let's
my partner.
Awesome
Go,
stuff.
Kiana,
Kiana.
go,
Let's
girl.
go.
Kiana.
Got it.
Love
Thank
you,
you.
Cash.
Within a short period of time, I've learned a lot, networked with good people, Ramel, the brothers, and all of that stuff. Just being here within a month, I was able to acquire $140K on business funding, 0% interest for about 12 months. So I'm humbled to be here, glad to be here. I'm ready to network with everybody.
Biggest win has been me being able to pay off $70,000 in debt and also being able to free up some cash flow to where it's well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you are thinking about joining the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, I will tell you, do not hesitate. You're wasting time. Do it now. Take control of your life.
I'm an independent owner and self-storage facility operator myself and member of the Mailbox Millionaire Academy. The experience has been overwhelming. It's been great. They've assisted me here with not just building my credit, but advancing my credit because I was already in place on my credit, but they've opened so many more doors for me, so many more opportunities, many more bank options that I didn't know about, lines of credit.
Here I am. I will be closing in December with
Oh,
rebranding the stores.
oh
So
my
I
goodness.
thank you. I thank you. It was worth the money. It's worth the time. Sometimes I didn't have the time. I wasn't able to log in, but I did go back and I listened. I read the messages. Thank you so much.
Y'all see that? Do y'all know what that is? That is my certificate of ownership. What do I own? I am a co-owner, a partner in said storage facility.
I am beyond grateful to have such an opportunity to partner with the 3 Mogul brothers. It has been an honor to be a mentee in the Mailbox Millionaire Academy and now to be able to become part owner and not only 1, but 3 self-storage facilities is absolutely amazing.
I have to say thank you to all of my Mailbox Millionaires, my family, my mentors, Ramel, Crew, Jamel. I love you guys so much. Listen, this is what we doing. Cash flowing businesses. I thank you guys so